What is up, everybody? Welcome to the WWE RAW Watch Along. It is Monday, September 8th, 2025, and this is a pretty anticipated episode of Monday Night Raw because this is the first Raw that AJ Lee will be on in like forever. So everyone's been really excited to see how they follow up from her return on SmackDown and essentially what happens here tonight. So we're about 5 minutes away. I actually haven't looked at everything else that they're promoting for the show. So let me look at that really quickly. Let's see. So aside from AJ Lee being on the show, they also have the Usos are going to be responding to the Vision and the attack that they did on them last week. Then Lyra Valkyria will take on Raquel Rodriguez, so that should be fun. And AJ Styles against El Grande Americano. So those are some of the things that have been announced for Raw today. So really, I would say that the meat of today's show is really going to be the follow-up to AJ Lee and what they do with that. So I'm excited. I've been liking the way they've been telling this story so far. So let's just see what happens, man. There's been a lot of really good the atmosphere has been really good ever since AJ came back. Like, people are excited. They're wanting to talk about it. So I think right now they got something going really, really good. And I can't wait to see what they do. Alrighty, we still got 4 minutes until the show actually begins. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and give some shout outs, see who's here, who's hanging out, and then we'll get the party started. We have, I want to kick things off with Sheldon Jackson, who just gifted a membership here on the channel. Thank you so much, Sheldon Jackson. Hold on. Sheldon, I think I have, wait, where's my, do I still have it? Hold on. Wait. I do have it. Charge! Okay, it's if you guys haven't tuned into the AEW Dynamite shows, you might not get the bit, but it's a bit now. Hey, McTaru just gifted 10 DWO memberships. Yo, we are really getting the party started here today. We're 2 minutes in, and we already got 11 memberships that have been gifted. McTaru, hold on, let me see. McTaru, you will get, hold on. You'll get the frog sound effects. All right, these bits that I do on the AEW watch along are feeling so random on Monday Night Raw. All right, McTaro's gonna be like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. I don't want no frog sounds. Alrighty, we're still 3 minutes away from the show getting started. Welcome to the Raw Watch Along. If you're new here, we also got McTaru, who says, "What's up, DWO peeps and DWO Queen? Hope you're doing well, and I'm so effing excited to see AJ Lee on Raw and how it will turn out tonight. Let's effing go." McTaru, I think you're kind of echoing the same thoughts that a lot of people are right now. People are excited. There's like literally everything that all my videos that I've posted with AJ Lee or talking about AJ Lee have done like 100 times the numbers that they normally do. So that tells me that people care, people give a shit, and I feel like that's really awesome. The girl is a needle mover, man. I was a couple days ago, I did a giveaway for AJ Lee t-shirts. That's already closed on Twitter, but every time I went on to go make the purchases, I swear it would say like likely to sell out, 5,000 sold in the last hour, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like trying to make a purchase before they all sell out. So yeah, she's definitely a needle mover and people are excited. Thank you so much, McTaru. We got Stephen Marchuli. Stephen, he says, Denise, imagine a Royal Rumble Final Four. Liv, Rhea, AJ, and Roxanne. OMG moment, yo. Steven, I haven't thought as far up ahead until like I haven't even thought about the Rumble. I know people are mainly going to be excited during that time for the return of Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan, AJ Lee. That is one people want to see. I'm unintentionally rhyming now. No, but for reals, I mean, you really named a lot of people that are big time. There's a lot of big time women on the roster right now. And this feels like a period where we have probably the most biggest names all at once in for women in WWE. Like there are so many big stars, like they truly do feel like they are overflowing right now with some ladies. As we say here on this pod, the women are money. Thank you so much, Stephen Martrulli, for the love. We are still about 5 seconds away from the show starting. Once the show starts, I will go ahead and get the audio going. Actually, I think it's about to start right now. Almost there. Also, thank you so much to John Stamey, who just became a brand new DWO member. Welcome to the family, bro. All right, we're almost there. It's almost happening. I swear. Also, shout out to Matt Raikio. We got Joshua Bones in the building. Shout out to Zach Minger. Hey, Chris S. He says 7-Eleven Taquito Club for life. Chris, yes, I love 7-Eleven taquitos. Reg tried to shame me for being a 7-Eleven taquito fan. All right, let me see. We got Ross about to start. Here we go. All right, let's do our audio check. And if you guys can hear everything okay, please let me know in the chat. But anyways, let me see. How's this volume? Oh, shit. Sorry, muted it. All right. We're good. Gotta turn off the subtitles. Stupid ass subtitles. Hold on. Sorry. 1 second. It always freezes whenever I take off the subtitles for like a split second. So it's just a little annoying. But anyways, we're here. We're live. We're ready for Monday Night Raw. Also, shout out to Chris, Anisha Hicks, Mike Hunter. Good to see you. Michelle Meows, Joshua Bones, Ryan Darnell. Hey, Taylor. We also got Arthur Andrews who says, is that a Rhea Ripley shirt? Yes, it's one of my most popular wrestling shirts ever. Every time I wear this shirt in public, I always get the most compliments. I don't get any compliments with any other t-shirt, but this one. This is the one. This is the one that gets people going, hey. That's how popular Rhea is. So Brandon Rosen here says, AJ Lee's theme music is my new earworm. Bro, it has been playing on a freaking loop in my head. I finally got it out like the last hour. The last day. But Saturday, it was in there. It was stuck in there. And I have a feeling after we listen to it again today, it's going to come back and be stuck in my head again. Thank you, Brandon. Also, DeVito Lane says it's a golden age for women's wrestling. Yes, it is, man. I actually made a whole video about how I feel we're in the golden age of women's wrestling. That's up here on the channel for anybody who wants to check that out. But I do feel the exact same way when it comes to that. Shout out to Terrell Diggs, Taylor Cannon. Shout out to MJ. We got Administrator Loco, Rowdy the Cat in the building. Mr. GRK Chef 13, thank you so much for the love, bro. He says, Denise, I wonder if AJ Lee says anything to Roxanne after Roxanne hit Pop Rocks on CM Punk on the European tour. There's got to be some sort of interaction. Now, I think AJ Lee did respond to Roxanne Perez or CM Punk or something. She commented on that Pop Rocks that Roxanne hit on CM Punk, but that was before her debut, her return, excuse me. So yeah, I'm pretty sure like they're not gonna hold off on making like a little something. A little something's got to happen with Roxanne and AJ, even if they just like pass by each other or something. Thank you, Mr. GRK Chef 13. We have John Taylor here who says, whoa, I'm here on a Monday to hang with the Tamale Queen, Denise. I put the can in Mexican, American, Salcedo. Thank you for the love, John. Thank you for the love. We also got David Primero here who says, after Rhea and Liv, Dominic's next victim, AJ Lee. Oh my gosh. If AJ Lee wasn't a known married woman, I had like on screen and everything, I'm pretty sure they probably would have had Dominic Mysterio like gawking all over her.
Arriving here in Bruce City, the World Heavyweight
They probably still will.
Rollins,
oh my gosh, Becky.
Becky Lynch.
She's like, I can't be seen right now. I can't be seen. Okay, we're starting the matching outfits. Last Friday,
for the first time in more than a
they
decade,
had the matching outfits, Seth and Becky, and they have the matching outfits again here today. But you know what would be funny is if Dominic did try to make some moves on AJ, and AJ was like, no, absolutely not. Thank you, David. Also, thank you for letting me know the audio's good, everyone. Thank you.
For now, recent brotherly love reunion.
Shout out to Don, who's also here. Sheldon Jackson says, friend, you and wrestling quizzes equals complete mother effing disaster. all the time. All right, we're getting the party started here with whatchamacallit, with Jey Uso. Yeah, I do so bad at wrestling quizzes all the time. Like, you could literally quiz me on what I saw an hour ago, and I'll be like, no idea. It's not something I'm proud of, but it just is what it is. People got their skills. Quizzes, wrestling quizzes in general just aren't my strong suit. Thank you, Sheldon. Also, shout out for being a Patreon member. I wasn't expecting to actually kick off the show with Jey Uso here today. So, well, with both Usos, again. Excuse me, both Usos out here yeeting. I don't got to yeet today, guys. I already paid my dues around here. Jose Alvarado says, Denise, did you have the Jets game on yesterday? Yes, I did. Yes, I did have the game on. It was a interesting, fun game. It was I had a good time, even though unfortunately we lost by 2. Still, I had a good time watching. A couple things that, you know, sucked, but hey. We're getting started. I actually thought, I'm not going to lie to you, I thought that the Jets were going to win yesterday. Like, I thought for a second it was going to happen. I really did. And even when they had the lead, I was like, damn, did we have the lead? What? Like, that doesn't always happen. When they were scoring touchdowns, I was like, damn, touchdown, the Jets? What? Almost, man. Almost had it. Almost, Jose. But anyways, hopefully the rest of the season goes better. Thank you, Jose, for checking in. We got the cloak here who says, I was so much of an AJ Lee when me and my cousin once were, an AJ Lee fan, once me and my cousin were kids together. She won the Divas Championship against Caitlyn. God bless AJ Lee and CM Punk. I'm so excited to see her return to Raw. Thank you so much, Cloak, for coming in here and showing your fandom.
Assignment switch up just a little bit. Joe Tessitore with you. Wade Barrett on a well-deserved vacation, but the man who does everything in our company is right here. Corey Graves, my man, it is so great to be with you.
It's so weird. The internet told me that Wade had been exiled to some faraway island. I'm not really sure what that's
They
about.
mentioned Wade Barrett being exiled.
We get a couple of Raws together. Corey, last week, so found himself in a little bit of trouble before.
Marshman96 says, wow, I'm getting good at syncing up my audio to yours. Nice. Thanks, man. I'm going to have to refresh my Netflix at some point because it's a little, my Netflix today is a little bit blurry.
Extracurricular activities.
But I'm probably just going to refresh during the commercial break, so you might have to resync. We got Edward Simongo. Hey, Edward, thank you for joining us. We also got Eric Diaz. We also got Lewis. Shout out to Lewis. We got Sean. We got Dawn, who says that she's had AJ Lee's head a song in her head Friday night. We also got Tiger Claw Gaming in the building. Good to see you, Tiger Claw. We also got Don the Visionary, who says, let's light it up, y'all. Shout out to the sniper. We also got David Hall, Charles Credle, Jason Meyer. Good to see you guys. Kevin Simpson, Gio, WWE Anson, Bill W. from New York. I see that AJ Lee is working her magic again today, guys. I can tell she's working her magic again today. Shout out to A Ninja, who says women's wrestling is getting better and better. Io might be my new favorite wrestler ever over Punk. Oh, damn. Oh, they're going for a second round. I need it. All right. Well, it gives me more chance to give some more shout outs. Shout out to Tracy, who's also here. We got Infamous Raider Loco sending some love on the super chat. Say, what's up, my fearless leader, fearless tribal one, Denise. Hope you're doing well. Loving the look, little man and me. Just watch the Wyatt House vlog. Did let's effing go, Ron AJ Lee. Yes. I went to Universal Horror Nights on the opening night, and I did a whole walkthrough of the Wyatt House maze. So if any of you guys can't make it, because I know it's only in certain locations, and you want to see the maze the best you can in the darkness, you can definitely go check out that vlog. All right, I'm going to shut up now because their promo is starting. Thank you, Frank.
The vision.
I like the Monday Night Raw t-shirt, by the way. I like the font. That's what it is. I like the font.
The Brownies, the Bronsons, the Usos, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. Y'all messed up.
It's like whatever their names are. Oh, okay. I was actually looking forward to seeing what Jay had to say. I was waiting to see what else he was going to say and following up to the Bronsons and the whatever he was calling them.
Tribal thief Bronson Reed.
Wait, what is badass Braun Breaker t-shirt? Wow, now that font is very loud.
Already.
I feel like that font is a little too big for the t-shirt.
Week after week.
I don't know. Don't you feel like that font is just too big on Braun's t-shirt?
Hey, Reed, look. It's the twins. Hey, Big Jim, you lost, man? This ain't SmackDown. This is Monday Night Raw, Oos. The Vision runs Monday Night Raw.
Braun Breaker's kind of funny in his delivery of promos, so I always look forward to seeing what quirky thing he's going to say.
Night Raw. Man, y'all got some nerve coming out here standing in our ring after what y'all's family did to Paul Heyman.
Poor Braun's really trying to make it seem like he gives a shit about what they did to Paul Heyman. He's like, what was that? Braun, bro, what was that?
Not tonight. Not tonight.
Oh, shit.
Tonight,
I'm sorry. I have a funny idea for a meme for that. Oh, shit.
Family
Ah!
is to acknowledge their tribal thief.
Sorry, guys. Got to write an idea down the second you have it. Or else, once it's gone, it's gone. Y'all know me. Y'all know I love my memes. And I don't get to do them during the shows, so I have to do them afterwards and have to remember them.
Listen to Big Bronson. You were not a factor in Seth Rollins' vision when you were on SmackDown. But now you're here on Monday.
Oh, it's the Roman Reigns chance. John Taylor says, yeah, I really believed he was so angry there. Oh, man.
We don't listen to these people.
Thank you, Brandon. He says, I always love your memes. Thank you. Thank you. I put a lot of work into them. My AJ Lee memes did very good. Like, they did some crazy numbers.
Dealt with him, and we're going to deal with you too now, Jimmy. And if you want to know how that goes down,
Hey, Jimmy's got some gray in his beard.
Sitting in the hospital.
Hey, how about you shut your mouth when you talk about the OTC?
He's a wise Big Jim with some gray.
Hey, Braun Breaker, to answer your question, yeah, Big Jim know where I'm at. I'm right here on Monday Night Raw. Hey, you know what? There it is. I'm very happy to be standing in front of the Vision. Because I do remember Seth J&J Security, but who the hell we got here? More like PB J&J Security.
What? Did you see PP or PB and J?
You two punks are. Let me remind you who's standing in the ring. You the tools, and we the. I don't know what irks me more. Either because you two got the same damn name, or you're over here taking orders from what's his name? Paul Heyman?
I mean, he's right. They do have basically the same name.
Yeah, I got you. You're taking orders from Paul Heyman, a.k.a. the Advocate, a.k.a. the Wise Man, a.k.a. the Orca. He built like one, a.k.a. in the work.
This started to sound like a song, like a duet.
A.k.a. the words of the Tribal Chief.
I think
Dumbass.
I think Jay is better at promos when Jimmy is out there, by the way. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. This felt like one of the most cohesive promos.
They want to come out here.
Jimmy's kind of carrying that a little bit.
Cool. Guess what we did? We went to Adam Pearce. We rapped with him. And guess it? It's Breaker and Big Head Bronson Reed. At WrestlePalooza, you're going against the best damn tag team in the game. Jimmy and Jay, the Usos!
We have Creed here who says I lost it at Orca.
We ain't even gotta wait. We get jiggy right now. Hey,
We get jiggy right now. Honestly, that's my favorite part. The yeet part's not even my favorite.
Because we can wait to wrestle. Not tonight.
Milwaukee doesn't get to see.
Oh, there's the.
Wait a minute, that's LA Knight.
Oh, I didn't recognize LA Knight. I'm all. There's the. And then my brain stopped functioning. I'm like, who is that? Had he not said that was LA Knight, I don't think I would have recognized him with the hat on. He just looked like some guy that was running out there. I'm like, who's that?
Yeah,
sorry, LA Knight.
Right now,
I did not recognize you.
And the badass Braun Breaker after last week's brutal attack.
That's black.
Uso! They go flying.
I swear, wrestlers make diving look so easy. They just be doing it in their regular clothes like it's nobody's business.
What an announcement, WrestlePalooza, get ready.
Each delivering blow after blow to Big Bronson Reed.
Yeet. Oh, it's the yeet, yeah. The yeet, yeah, off.
Position of being outnumbered right now.
Wait, yeet, yeah. Wait, when you both do it, which one do you go with first?
And here's Breaker back.
Everybody
in the
was
mix.
taking turns.
Super kick lands flush.
You know which one to say first.
Big Bronson trying to gather himself. They wanted for the BFT. Oh, in a moment of hesitation.
I love the way Bronson growled when he did that.
Reed goes
You can hear
out
him
of the ring
coming,
after
like,
the super
first.
kick from Jimmy.
We got Arthur Andrew here who says LA Knight needs to turn heel. I thought he was last week. I remember talking about that with Santi, where I was like, I don't know. I feel like he might be turning heel.
Between Braun Breaker,
I mean, right now he's like buddy-buddy with the Usos, so not right now. But he just kept giving me, like, there was some red flags in there that made me think he was going to turn heel.
Between LA Knight and Jey Uso, you know what happened.
Alan M says, what was the point of that segment? Well, I mean, we're seeing LA Knight over there bond with the Usos. LA Knight goes after Braun and Bronson.
But let's not
A
gloss
little
over
with
what
the
you just
Usos
heard.
and
What
Braun
an announcement for
Bronson.
WrestlePalooza.
Little reuniting either.
You heard it. You're going to have the Braun.
A little bit of little
against
things
the
here and there.
Usos. That's coming your way September 20th from Indy. Now, we do have a programming note. Raw on Netflix, especially.
Oh, yeah,
sometime
next week.
Next week, it'll be 7 p.m. Eastern. Corey, let's take everyone back to last week when Dom Mysterio got a helping hand in defending his IC title.
Just when it seemed as though AJ Styles was going to capture the Intercontinental Championship. An unexpected arrival, an unlikely ally for Dirty Dom, El Grande.
By the way, David
Americano
Primero here says
would hit the
Evolution
scene
3 with
and
AJ
deliver
Lee
a
as
headbutt.
headline.
Boom.
I wonder
Directly
if they're
to
going to
the
do
heart of the
Evolution
phenomenal
3.
one,
I don't even
which
know
would
if they
open the
are.
door
I mean,
for
the
king of
pay-per-view
the
PLE was
luchadors,
so
Dirty
good,
Dom to deliver
but
a frog
I don't
splash.
know if
And
WWE is going to do
still,
another one. I feel they should. Evolution 2 did very well, like on the show, was very entertaining and just very good wrestling throughout the entire night. Not one bad match. So I hope we do get Evolution 3, but hey, we'll see. They still haven't really given us like a clear indication that it's going to be like returning again. All right, in the meantime, we got Uncle Donk here who says, hey, D and fam, I rewatched the final segment of SmackDown and was even more impressed with AJ Lee and Becky. I truly believe they are generational talents. Yeah, I mean, both of them have made their own mark in WWE. They've done very differently, of course, very different careers, very different kind of legacies, but still, regardless, have made an impact of their own in the company. So that's seeing them work together. That's like the little taste that we got on SmackDown. Already such a good glimpse of what is to come. Thank you so much, Perfect Flex. We got John Taylor here who says, I put my faith in the Jets and they ran from the grind. Is that what it's like to be heartbroken by the Jets like you and Mr. Denise? Did you place your bet for the Jets? Is that what happened to you? Did you pick them like on your squares or something? Because we play the squares every week. I was playing them more religiously, not the squares, the squares. Whatever, the one where you pick the who's gonna win. I was doing it religiously last season, but then I just gave up because I never won. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue it like this season. I haven't decided yet. As of right now, I'm not really interested because I kept losing last season, and so I wasn't really feeling good about my chances. Hey, Reese, thank you so much for joining and for sending some love here. Reese says, keep kicking ass. I said I was going to read it as kissing. Do not keep kissing ass. I mean, unless, look. Wait, hold on. If you're figuratively kissing ass, no. If you're literally kissing ass, yes. Okay, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Blue Chew promo code Denise. All right, I don't know what
Milwaukee, I'm ready to take
Sorry, Reese.
somebody's
Reese
head
is
off.
like, this is not what this super chat was about. Reese says, keep kicking ass. Thank you, Reese, for the love, seriously, and for the super chat.
Dominic Mysterio got his little buddy, that coffee bean Americano.
Coffee bean Americano.
Cost me the Intercontinental Championship. And to be honest with you, it could have been my fault. You see, for the first time in my career, I've got no one watching my back.
Yeah, no. He's got no amigos. His amigos are gone.
Gallows, Anderson, they're not here.
Oh, at least they got a mention. Hey, they got a mention.
Meechin, she's on SmackDown. It's like somebody
Damn, I'm surprised
orchestrated
AJ Styles is reminding us of his
away
former
from me
group.
Not to win anymore. Not to have help. I'll let you make your own conclusions. By the way, we are here right now and all over the world, but the rest everybody isn't a commercial break. I'm telling you something that you're probably not supposed to hear, but somebody doesn't want me here.
I love how AJ's letting the crowd know we're on a commercial break right now. AJ never, people don't usually say it, you know?
So, what we're going to do is you're going to beat the piss out of Grande Americano tonight. So that the person that doesn't want me here anymore can feel a little bit of his pain and mine also.
All right, well, there you go. That happened in AJ Styles promo. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Frank here who says, funny watching my Raiders win, excited than seeing the Jets lose. Out loud, I said, damn, Mr. Denise is pissed right now. Yeah, it was kind of it was an interesting night for sure. I'll tell you that much. An interesting morning, excuse me, because the game started at 10 a.m. for us.
Ticketmaster pre-sales tomorrow, Tuesday, September
John
9th.
Cena's final time in Boston.
John Cena
And New York
in
City,
Boston,
and they are the official promos going on right now for that. Man.
Well, I'm going to say as many times until you get it done.
Thank you, Frank.
Yeah, why don't you go work on it? Yeah, go ahead and work on it.
LA, we obviously saw what happened out there with the Vision and the Usos. Is it safe to assume that's why you were just arguing?
What it's safe to assume. What it's safe to assume is that we're over here talking about what I need, what I want right now. And instead I'm hearing about, oh, well, there's a tag team match at WrestlePalooza. It's the Usos. It's the Vision. Yay. Like, I care about their look.
Oh, okay.
I don't care about
Wait,
that.
did we know
What I
that
want
already? Was
is
that
what's mine.
official?
But first and foremost, Jey Uso out there thinking, I threw
I can't
Bronson
remember if
Reed
that
into
was
you on
official
purpose?
already.
Huh? Are you serious? Really, if you think that I would needed to take you out, if that's what you think I would do, I'd do it right to your damn face, my man. This ain't a problem, but if you want to make it a problem, I ain't a hard man to find, so come on over and find me. What I need, what I want one of the bronze. Give me any of them. That's what I was telling.
Thank you. Ninja
right
says Jimmy announced
give me
it. Thank
Bronson
you.
Reed. I said, give me Braun Breaker. You can give me LeBron James. You can give me Little Bronny. You can give me Charles Bronson. If his name is Braun, I want him in the ring. And I don't care if I win. I don't care if I lose. I just want to take a piece with me and stomp the piss out of him. Yeah.
I wonder how many brawns there are
fighting
out
mood
there,
here
by the
tonight.
way,
We're
in
gonna
real
find out
life
if
that
he
are
gets his wish.
WWE
Joe
fans
Corey,
that just
back
saw
to
this
you, brother.
promo. Because he said, if your name's Braun, you're in. Like, you got a match with LA Knight, bro. We got any brawns at all in here? I don't think I know any, real life brawns besides Bronson and Braun Breaker. But I don't think I know, a real life Bronson. Oh, yeah, Braun Strowman. Forgot about Braun Strowman. Yeah. But did they change the song? They changed the song, didn't they? Feel like they did. I don't know. Lupita Rodriguez says LeBron James. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Grande Americano has had A lot of
Big G
success
says Action
on Monday
Bronson.
Night Raw. Of course,
Okay,
this
good. Everyone
is
said this
return
is a
for
better.
us
This
with
is a new
tag
song.
team
Yeah.
match with Dom
Yeah, I
Mysterio
recognized
against
it right away. I'm
Styles
like, wait, this
and
is different because the
Dragon
other
Lee.
one
That
just
was on
had like the
August
rhythm.
11th.
It didn't have the ole in the beginning.
Earlier is
So
the
yeah, the new
impact
theme
he
song.
made when AJ Styles thought he was closing in on taking the Intercontinental
Edward says
Championship.
crickets.
Oh, and you
Yeah,
can see how
crickets on this
bothered
one when he
Styles
came
is with
out.
that thought. He thought he was closing in on beating
I
Dirty
don't know.
Dom.
Do you
El
feel that
Grande
maybe the
Americano
Grande
headbutted him and it
Americano
sets two
stuff
things up for
has
Dirty Dom.
already
And now AJ's right on top of him, Corey.
Styles eager to take his pound
has
of flesh
already
from El Grande Americano.
basically like have
who has
people
drawn
lost
the
interest
ire
already.
Of the phenomenal one, AJ, not waiting for the bell to ring, bringing the fight to the legendary luchador.
I mean, I don't know because this one was a character that some people just off the bat didn't even care from the very beginning.
Barrier. And a right hand just
So
bumpers
now it's
his
kind of
knees.
feeling like
Feel a little bad for
I don't
El
really
Grande
feel like
Americano, who's
he's done
competing for AAA
anything
last
yet
night
for
in
Ludwig
Mexico.
Kaiser.
With a long trip here to Milwaukee, and
I did a little bit more for
outright
Chad
assaulted
Gable, but not
by
so much for
AJ
Ludwig.
Styles.
The best thing that's come out of Ludwig as Grande Americano is that we got to hear him speak Spanish, and that was like months ago. And I was impressed. And then I learned he speaks multiple languages. But since then, I cannot tell you one notable moment that I've truly found remarkable with Ludwig Kaiser as Grande Americano.
Sends him back out and over to the outside. And finally, we've got a bell. After all that, we've got a bell, and the match is underway.
Cocaine here says Grande Americano is played out. It was funny the first time. Jason Meyer says Grande isn't getting any promo time. He's a comedy character that's not doing comedy. He either needs to go super heel or back to comedy. This is just not what I thought we were going to see with Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser was one of those guys that I thought was going to be the guy. I legitimately thought he was going to be one of the top main eventers at some point on Monday Night Raw. And I feel like I've read this completely wrong. And I was wanting for the longest time, for those of you who've been listening to my Raw post shows or my Raw watch-alongs for the longest time, you guys know that I've been wanting to see Ludwig Kaiser and Gunther. Like, I don't understand why they never fully went that direction. I just think that would have been far more interesting for both guys. But hey, I guess this, wow, Jesus, AJ always like overdoes it, right? He always flies extra. He always oversells. Like he makes everybody look good when he bumps for them. But damn, this one he like flew with the steel steps and everything.
And dose.
Look at that, look at the replay. Aye. Aye. We got Cutest here who says, I don't really care for Ludwig outside of this gimmick, in all honesty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he's got such a great look. I thought he was a really good promo. I like him as a wrestler. So for me, I felt like he had all of the keys to success. They just needed to start unlocking some doors with those damn keys. And I really, truly believe that if we would have gotten a serious feud between Ludwig and Gunther, I really think that would have been something that maybe got people seeing Ludwig in a different light.
Nearly ran into the big boot, but instead delivers.
So shout out to Aesthetic Delta. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Let me catch up here with what super chats we have. We have John Taylor. Thank you, John, for the love. He says, hey, look, I'm a loud WWE t-shirt catchphrase. Yeah, I don't know why the font is so giant. I feel like the font should just be like right here. Like anything more than that is just too big. And you're talking to somebody who loves to tweet in all caps and text in all caps. But even I gotta say, those fonts be too big. W Stein here says AJ needs to give Drew a good slap for the bracelet.
AJ Styles.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, W Stein.
What transpired in that Intercontinental
All
Championship
right, we're back in a minute and 30 seconds. We got Tracy WV here who says, rank the following: burritos, tacos, tostadas. Burritos number 1, tacos number 2, tostadas number 3. Yeah, I love me a good burrito.
It's the second
There's
Americano
nothing more
leaders
satisfying to me
out there on
than the
floor.
first
Things
bite
turned
of a
around when that
burrito.
second luchador
Oh,
came
yeah,
in
that
and
first
interfered.
bite when you tilt
There's all
your
that
head to the
emotion,
side,
all that
you're
rage
grabbing
that
it
built
and you
up
just
over the
go
past
for
week
it. Oh,
for
so
AJ Styles
good.
came out
So
before we
good.
even
Yeah,
had the
burritos
bell
1,
to start
tacos 2,
this
tostadas
match.
3.
And then all of a sudden, the
Thank you,
outside
Tracy.
interference
We got
turned
Perfect
things
Flex here who
around.
says, I'm going to feel bad for your husband after Bills take jets to school this week. Hey, now, the game hasn't happened yet. We'll talk after the game, Perfect Flex.
On the task at hand being
Thank
Americano.
you, Perfect Flex,
Drop
for the
kick
super
by
chat.
Grande. Looking for a cover.
And ended right here, hooking the leg, and again.
We got Shane Davis
AJ
here who says,
able
give
to
me Ludwig
survive.
versus Gunther versus Ilya. You see, Shane? We're on the same wavelength here. Like,
Now
that's the
Grande
type of
stomping
stuff
down
that I
on
want to
that
see.
hand.
Versus the Grande
Smart
Americano
strategy by
stuff.
Americano, realizing if you damage the arm, the hand, the forearm of AJ Styles, it may very well neutralize.
Also, let me give some more shout outs. Who's in here? Shout out to Dev. What's up, Dev? We got Moe Best, who's also in the building. We got CC Funk. What's up, CC Funk?
No mistake about it.
Who else do we got in here? Kevin Lee says, I'm eating burritos now. Okay, Kevin, by the way, if you have any potato chips in your house or like any like tostadas or something, break off like a couple of those pieces and like put them in your burrito so that you
Monday
can
Night
get an extra,
Raw on Netflix. A big
that
crowd
extra
here at
crunch
Five
in your
Circle
burrito
Arena.
from like a chip or
Wisconsin, Joe
something.
Tessitore and Corey Graves with
Cherry on top.
AJ Styles came out
If you've
raged
never done
against
it, do
El
it.
Grande
Just put like a
Americano,
little bit in
and
there
then
and then
all of a sudden,
get an extra crunch.
second
Because I like
luchador,
crunchy
another
food, so
Americano,
just makes it better.
Dos Americano came in, interfered, and turned things around. There's the cover.
All right, we also got X Unpopular. Shout out to Brandon
As
Saman, who's
Americano
also
jumps
in
right
here.
back on top of
We
that.
got Dev here who says they took a fun one-time gag and turned it into a long-term gimmick. Grande Americano should have ended months ago. Chris S says Grande needs los conquistadores in his corner. Let's see who else we got in here. And Melissa, thank you so much for the kind comment. Thank you for tuning in as well. We also got Lewis, who's also in here. Hey, we got Icy in the building.
Looking to rally support for Styles.
Also, shout out to Cutest, who's also in the chat.
Turnbuckle. Few valuable seconds for AJ to recover.
Getting
All
his
right, we're
feet
back from
underneath
commercial
him.
break.
But he eats a big boot just when he thought he had a
So
bit
John
of
Taylor says
momentum.
I'm also eating a burrito as we speak. How is everyone? Is today like Burrito Monday or something? Everyone was just like, hey, I'm gonna eat a burrito today.
Tremendous counter by AJ
I
Styles.
I
Buying
had
himself
diced
again
chicken
some
today
valuable time to
with,
recover after the
I
onslaught
tried
of offense
some
from
new
El Grande
tortillas, by the way,
Americano.
some like
You see
carb-free
The
tortillas.
second
They
Grande
weren't
off to the
bad,
side.
but
Critical in
they
turning
weren't
this
great,
match, but all of a
okay?
sudden, AJ
They
Styles,
kind of
the
tasted
will,
like
the grit, the desire.
they kind of tasted slightly better than
Styles now,
paper.
that phenomenal blitz.
But I'm
And
gonna
that
keep eating them
blitz
though.
puts down
Because
El
if you
Grande.
add like some avocado or
The
something,
striking
it kind of makes it
combination.
feel like it
And
doesn't taste like
Styles
ass.
Now is
But I had that and I had some broccoli. I didn't like the broccoli
Grande in
that
all
I had.
types
So
of trouble.
it wasn't good.
AJ Styles
Um,
continuing to soldier
I
forward.
had gotten
muscling
broccoli
up the
from
luchador.
Pollo Loco as a side because
Switch.
yesterday I had
Eats
Pollo
an
Loco,
elbow. El Grande
but and I
trying to
saved the
reposition
broccoli for
himself.
today.
AJ.
It wasn't good though. It just tasted
Here it
funky.
comes. Rack bomb.
Into the cover.
And then
the
I also
kick
had a
out
side
by
of
Grande.
eggplant. So that was
Gotta
dinner
be
today.
frustrating for
Eggplant,
AJ Styles
chicken,
reaching deep
broccoli,
into his
and
arsenal. Muscling
carbless
up Americano,
tortillas.
the disorienting spin, and most of all, the impact on
Freaking
landing.
paper ass
Stacked up the
tortillas is what I
luchador's
had
shoulders,
today.
But El Grande with a little too much left in the tank.
Deep into the match. After everything that Styles took, and he's looking for it right here, but instead El Grande able to back out.
And Joe, if you look in the bottom corner of our screen, it has just been made official.
Wow.
LA Knight,
Oh, they're gonna do
one-on-one
LA Knight
with Big
versus Bronson
of
Reed
the
today.
Vision still to come.
All right, I'm good with that. I could live with that.
Adam Pearce, just give me
Y'all
a
know
Braun.
we out
I
here
don't
rooting
care
for
who
Big
it is.
Bronson Reed.
He was listing off every Braun. He's got a big Bronson Reed. LA Knight will be our main event here on Raw.
Look at
Oh
that!
my! The athleticism! El Grande! Americano!
This match
and
isn't
AJ
bad. It's just hard to
survives
take
it.
seriously.
Take another look at this spectacular athleticism.
Oh, Melissa Cabello's living her best life, saying ice cream and wine. Love it. Ice cream and wine. Okay, Melissa. Melissa is living her best life. Hell yeah, Melissa.
2/3 across the ring.
As a shout out to Duran Golston, who's watching from Trinidad. What's up, Duran?
Great wherewithal by Styles.
As a shout out to Mike Kowinski, who's also here.
And with that, an opportunity for Styles.
AJ wants
Oh, and up on the apron.
Another Americano.
What in the world? Dragon Lee.
Oh, there's Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee is such a good guy. He's always coming for the rescue. That was nice. How many times hasn't Dragon Lee came to rescue somebody?
But instead, how about this
Oh.
sequence? Look
Oh.
at Styles.
Oh. Lock it in. Lock it in. Slam. Flatten his ass out. 1, 2, 3. That was kind of like, it was fun, but I'm not taking it seriously. That's where I'm at. But it was fun. This match was not bad. It was fun.
How many guys can do that?
Anisha Hicks says that was nice. Infamous DJ won the Styles Clash is such a good move. Yeah, it is. I'd be scared as fuck to take it, but it looks fun to watch other people go through it.
Thanks to an assist by a man called the Future of Lucha Libre by Rey Mysterio himself, the Red Hot Dragon Lee. Which after a
We got Alon here who says he really likes commentator Joe. Oh yeah, he's fun.
And Styles, AJ rolls through, muscles up the luchador, and Old Faithful, the Styles Clash. Thanks for coming, Americano. What a win for a very focused AJ Styles.
And great for Dragon Lee to neutralize him there.
While we're talking about
all right, let's see what they got next. In the meantime, oh yeah,
WWE
so
AAA Worlds Collide
yeah, this Friday's gonna be very
Friday
busy,
from
guys. So we're gonna
Vegas.
have
It's gonna feature
SmackDown.
a main
That's
event
5
for
to
the
7
AAA
Pacific
Mega
Standard
Championship.
Time,
Dirty
and
Dom
then 7
Mysterio
o'clock is
and
Worlds
the
Collide.
Kendo. That
So
is
I'm gonna be
something,
here
and you see
streaming
tickets
SmackDown
are
and
on
Worlds
sale
Collide,
now. That will
and
air
then I
on
will
YouTube.
do a
Corey, you will
joint
be all
post
over
show
that, my man.
for SmackDown and Worlds
cannot
Collide.
wait.
We'll
Let's
basically
go to
cover the
Vegas,
highlights
baby.
on Friday, like the best stuff, whatever happened on both of those shows. Hey, we got Io Sky. Let's see what she's got to say.
I don't have a choice. I have to cancel the contract signing.
Well, what about the title match?
Well, what's your...
What?
Hi. I'm sorry to interrupt. Are there any updates?
Wait, why are we
on
canceling the
Stephanie?
contract
Funny enough, I was just
signing?
telling EO, canceling the contract signing, but I see no reason why Stephanie won't be ready to go for the title match at WrestlePalooza.
What did I
Everybody can rest
miss?
easy. Okay?
Okay, sounds
Why is
good.
the contract signing canceled? What did I miss?
You too. Oh my gosh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yay. I mean, you and Stephanie are going to have such a good match for the women's world title. And you two-
You can leave, Nikki.
excuse me, Asuka. I was in the middle of having a conversation with Io.
Oh my gosh,
Stay
Kyrie
away
looks like a
from
pop
Io.
star.
You have nothing to say to her.
Actually, I do. And you know what? Asuka, you don't have to like me, but you will respect me.
Respect? Respect? Oh.
Asuka's in her
How
bag
about
right now,
I
her
beat
comedy
the
bag.
Respect out of you tonight.
What? They're gonna do Nikki and
You're
Asuka?
on.
That's interesting. All right, I'm gonna see. I'm curious to see what that's gonna turn out to look like.
Yosa, I'm sorry.
I love the way Kyrie looks, though. Kyrie looks like she's about to go on the
Asuka's a
stage
lot.
and perform at the VMAs.
So the opening was created for both
But
women. When
also,
Naomi made her
where
proceed
is
with caution,
Stephanie,
baby, I'm
guys?
building
They're
out.
locking her up
And both
away
were
like
lined
a
up for a title shot. And
princess.
now, Stephanie
Bro,
Becerra,
somebody
Io
find
Sky will
Shrek
face
and
each
Donkey
other
and
for
go
the gold.
save Princess Fiona
WrestlePalooza,
from the
September
freaking
20th.
tower. We
Netflix
want to see her
internationally in the
slay
US,
the
this
dragon,
is
slay the
ESPN.
dragon. We want to see Stephanie.
How about that interaction between
Like,
Asuka and Nikki Bella?
Come on, am
Adam
I
Pearce
going
certainly
crazy
has his
here?
hands full tonight.
Am I going crazy? Like, I feel like they're just locking her away. Damn. We got Malik Pope who says Asuka Toxica, Asuka Toxica. That's what I'm saying. False God here says, what the hell's going on with Stephanie? I don't think anything's going on with her. I really don't think so. Like, I just think that they're, for whatever reason, like, not putting her on TV. I don't know why.
With Becky Lynch,
I don't know why. Because they said the match is still going on, just we're not doing a contract signing, which I didn't even know they were going to do a contract signing. So I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. But all I know is where the hell is Stephanie? And why don't they show her more? You know, like what's going on with that? I mean, she's been posting like on social media and stuff. I see her. The other day, I went on Instagram, right? And you know how usually like the first thing that pops up on your Instagram, like you never know what it's going to be, right? And for like a split second, I didn't realize I was looking at Stephanie.
I can guarantee you this, Joe.
Literally. I don't know. I just opened my Instagram and I didn't realize I was looking at Stephanie. And I was like, wow, this woman is so beautiful. And then like my brain and my eyes like woke up and I'm like, oh yeah, oh shit, it's Stephanie. Oh wow, she's so beautiful. You know, just one of those moments. But whatever, the point is that we need to see, like, come on, she's going into WrestlePalooza in this massive match. We haven't seen her wrestle. We haven't had her have a promo. What? Like, come on now. Like, what are we doing? What is happening? I don't know.
Best of the best.
I do not know what is happening.
You know, it's interesting when you look at the women's division and you take in the perspective.
I do not know. All right, but anyways, guess we'll just have to speculate in the meantime. That's all we can do at the moment is speculate. And I hate speculating, by the way, because usually we're wrong when we start speculating.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And Nikki Bella deserves.
By the way, we got Tracy here who says tostadas get no love. I made shrimp tostadas tonight. Okay, so I like tostadas. It just depends what the topping is. Like I like them with tinga. My grandma makes a really good tinga, and I like tostadas with jaiva or ceviche. Jaiva and ceviche, I love. So good. But usually, I definitely just kind of prefer burritos though. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, also, I'm so glad that you were able to make some shrimp tostadas today. Sounds delicious. Delicious. Infamous, I've been wanting to learn how to make shrimp. I don't know how to make shrimp. My grandma makes a really good shrimp, so I'm just going to ask her to, like, teach me one day because the shrimp she makes is really good, and I haven't been able to, like, her shrimp that she makes is the only shrimp I like. Like, I don't order shrimp at restaurants or anything because I'm always scared. I'm not really big on seafood, but I'm like, but I will eat some seafood, obviously. Like, I eat jaiva, I eat ceviche, I eat some fish, not really that much, though, because I get nervous. So I'm very, very selective with where, I like lobster too, but I'm very selective where I eat it. I usually like seafood if it's cooked by somebody in a house, because if not, like, you just never know. Like, you just never know. So, anyways, yeah, so Tracy, that sounds delicious. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, Gunther comes back and confronts Ludwig on his stupid gimmick and reminds him who he used to be. Maybe get a feud there for them. If not, what else? Frank, please, write it down. Tweet it, send it to Triple H, give him a say free idea for you here. No need to pay me. Take the idea and run with it. Thank you, Frank.
Well, you know the headline.
We got Louise Johnson here who says, I'm eating pizza with hot sauce. Nice, Louise. What kind of hot sauce? My preferred pizza toppings, like pizza dipping, excuse me, is ranch. I love ranch on my pizza. But if it's pizza from the oven, like pizza I made in the oven, oh, I love to get it like really hard. Okay, that sounds really bad. But I like to have really, really crispy, hard crust on my pizza from the oven. And then I like to put tapatio on top of it. So good. Oh, here we go. We got an AJ Lee video package of her past, reminding everybody she's that girl.
What I liked about AJ is her spunk.
What I like most about AJ is when she gets a little crazy. I like crazy girls. I like them when they got a little psycho in their eye.
A woman who knows how to get exactly what she wants.
The Black Widow is in.
Plus, she falls into the categories of my Hot Topic girlies. Y'all know I love all my Hot Topic girlies. All of them. It's very easy for me to root for my Hot Topic girlies. Alexa, Roxanne, AJ, Tatum Paxley, Rhea, all of the alternatives, girls. Sign me up. Sign me up. Hey, happy birthday, Jordan Mark. Hope you're having a good one.
After a decade, is back.
So pretty. So pretty.
And Corey, as if Friday's thrilling return in Chicago wasn't enough. Oh, that wave of momentum has come up Lake Michigan short.
Damn, look at that reaction. You hearing this? Look at that reaction of people just being like,
through the roof off of Allstate Arena. Let's run it
Visionary
back
says
tonight.
gotta dig crazy.
AJ Lee on Raw for the first time
Exactly.
in over 10 years.
That is coming up in just moments.
Kevin Simpson says, we all like a little crazy, for reals. Also, shout out to Ashton Marcano for coming in here to the chat. Appreciate you, man.
Judgment
Edward
was
says,
barking
where's
at
Dolph on
Adam
this
Pearce,
video
general
package?
manager, interrupting an appointment he had with Lyra Valkyria.
I was hoping, they didn't show the kiss, right? The one that she, like, gave CM Punk.
Powerful Raquel Rodriguez opposite her.
It's a good kiss. They, like, posted it on Twitter the other day, and I was like, why am I watching this so intensely? I feel like a creep.
Here in WWE. And a win over Lyra could go a long way toward that.
To your point,
Thank
in
you,
a
Darren.
division that's
I can share
ultra
the
deep
stream,
and
everyone.
everybody has
Thank
to
you,
jockey
Darren.
for position.
There's this
No
new
doubt about
thing,
it.
by the way. I'm not
And
sure
we
how many of
talked
you
about
guys know of it
ago.
yet.
We've seen the return recently.
But on
Yes.
YouTube
Who
videos,
admitted how
I'm not
different,
sure
how much
if it's
better
live
the
streams
entire
or
roster
just
is top to
videos.
bottom. The game has
But
truly changed, and it
if
continues
you
to
like
change
a
through the
video
hard
that a
work
creator
of
has posted
Raquel
in the last
Rodriguez
7 days,
and
you
Lyra
have the
Valkyria.
option to
And
like
speaking of
hype
Nikki
it.
Bella-Joe,
So
General
in the
Manager
bottom
Adam
of the video
Pearce
where it
did it
says like
again.
like,
Nikki Bella
subscribe,
will
and all
go
of those
one
buttons,
on one
there's a
with the
hype
Empress
button.
of
And if you
Tomorrow,
click on the
Asuka,
hype
later
button,
tonight.
it
So we
basically,
get Nikki
the more
Bella
hypes
and
you get,
Asuka, and just
YouTube
announced
will
after
like
that, we have
promote
LA Knight
that
and Big
video
Bronson
if it
remade
gets like a
for our
bunch.
main event.
Obviously, it's very hard. I don't think any of my videos have cracked the hype list, but I might as well mention it because I don't know how many people are aware of that new feature. Also, I'm not sure if it's only on mobile. I haven't seen it on desktop, but I have seen it on mobile.
Also, Lyra's not afraid to fly.
But
when
it's only for
necessary.
accounts that are
Nothing
under
fancy.
500,000
Pure power.
subscribers.
And
It's
you're
like a
seeing an
new thing that
example of that
YouTube is
right
doing
now.
to like get accounts some more, some more buzz.
Bit of a guillotine here by Valkyria.
Yeah,
Smart
Manuel says I
strategy
wasn't
when
aware
you
of
deal
that.
with
Yeah,
somebody as
see,
big
like a
as
lot of
Raquel
people don't know
Rodriguez,
about
as
it. The only
powerful
reason
as
I
she
know
is,
about it is
sometimes
because
you
I
gotta cut the
follow
oxygen off to get the
I
upper
follow
hand.
like
Oh, look at how she's
creators
able
that
to turn
break
it around
YouTube
into a
news
vertical,
so
but
that I know
Lyra
what's going on in the world
out
of
the
YouTube.
backside.
So
Ooh,
that's
comes
actually how I
trying to
found out
test
about that.
size and that power, and she's finding out as these shoulder tackles.
John
I'm not
Taylor
sure
says I'm on the
Crossbody
desktop and I
was
don't see
caught,
a hype
Corey.
option.
That's
Yeah,
a
I think
test
it's only
Lyra's
on
not gonna
mobile.
pass tonight. Not when you're
And I
dealing
don't
with
know
Rodriguez.
if it's for live
La
streams
Ruda.
or
Look
just
at the
videos.
agility.
I know for
Put it on
sure it's
track.
for.
There you
I
go,
know for
Lyra.
sure it's for
And the kick
videos,
Right
but
to
I
Enziguri.
don't know. And they have
And
to
now
have been
rolling out
posted
to
in the last 7
outside is
days.
Raquel.
But I don't know if it's for live
And
streams
this
too.
crowd is gathering support for
Also, I
Lyra
fucking love
Valkyria.
Lyra, man. She's so good. Okay, so it's not looking like it's for live,
Oh, the drop kick
but for
as
example,
Raquel finds herself out on the floor.
okay, I'm gonna show you guys. So this is my AJ Lee video that I posted yesterday.
Lyra would be
Right
well
here.
advised to keep an eye out.
Do you guys see
for
that?
Ms.
That's
Perez.
hype
That's
button.
exactly
So
what
like
she is.
obviously I can't
Even
hype
as she
myself
continues
because
on
it's
her
my own
offensive
channel,
assault.
but
One eye always
can't hype
looking
myself,
over
as
at
you can see,
Roxanne
but
Perez.
people
To
can
the
hype
top
me
rope.
on the
Catches
videos
the
that you guys
crossbody
really
attempt again.
One of the new features
Vicious
that
knees to the
YouTube
kidney.
is
Again
testing
and
out at
again,
the moment.
driving the knees before the fall away slam.
So you can hype videos.
With an opportunity to
Maybe you
turn
can
the
hype
tide
live
even
streams
further
after
in
they're
her favor
done.
in this matchup. Look at
Oh,
this.
I'll
would
check
you
right
look
now
at
in the
this?
commercial break.
Raquel's
The
got a
hell?
great-
Oh shit, that's
Oh,
painful.
Look at
What are you
this,
trying to
pulling
do?
out the
You're
hair
trying to
and the
break.
leg.
She's
How
trying
is
to
the
break
body
Bird
has a
Lady.
fraction bend
How
this
dare
before?
you?
You're
We love
absolutely
Bird
right. It
Lady.
just goes to show you,
What the
goes to
hell?
illustrate how powerful,
Bro,
how
she
dangerous,
was trying
how
to
lethal
crack her open like a
Raquel Rodriguez has
pistachio.
become. And look at this.
I was looking for
Damn.
oh, twisting corkscrew.
That
on
was
the spot.
brutal.
And then stepping right on her back.
I'm not
again.
over that.
Oh, the damage that the spine is taking here.
Disrespect. Hooks the far leg.
able to survive it.
Jason
Somehow
says
we
Raquel
can
needs to
see
do more
Lyra
bully moves like that.
reaching
Yeah,
for
like
her
really
back.
be like an a-hole in there, like, "Arr." You know, more like scary, like, oh shit. Also, shout out to Andre Knox.
All right,
Thanks
I
for
think this
tuning into
match
the
now
stream.
is completely altered with the damage that has been done to the lower back.
It
of
says,
Lyra
I'm in the
Valkyria.
UK, just opened the
no
same
choice but
video
to
on
agree
mobile
with
and
you,
can't
and
see the
Raquel
hype button.
now
Huh,
focusing
maybe it's only
on
for
the lower back,
US
continuing to
people?
pour on the punishment.
I have
She's
no idea.
identified a weakness in Lyra Valkyria.
Telling you,
and
this is a new
Rodriguez
thing. Like,
continues
it's
to
super new.
exploit it. Boom!
So I
Oh,
don't
she's
know
just bullying
that
now.
YouTube already
She
has
has
all
put
of
a
the
target on the
nuts
middle
and
of the
crannies
lower
figured
back
out
of
for it.
Lyra Valkyria every which way. Listen,
They're doing a super show in Melbourne, Australia, Wednesday, October 15th. So if anybody here is watching from Australia, that's something cool. John Taylor says, okay, I was able to hype the AJ Lee video on YouTube mobile. Woo! Okay, so what we know so far is it's videos, it has to be on mobile, and you might have to be within the United States. So that's what we know so far about this hype thing. Eric Diaz says, Denise, I loved your interview with Kevin Nash. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like it was very fun to get to chat with Kevin Nash. He's a very nice guy. Was super nice to me. And just like he was very funny, by the way, like very funny. He had a lot of really good one-liners in that. When I went back to go watch the video and like look at what was said in the interview, I was like laughing. I played the whole interview for my husband, and he was in the kitchen listening to it while I was like working on it. And I could just hear him laughing in the background. He's like, then he would come back out and he'd be like, rewind that. Let me hear exactly what he said. And I would rewind certain pieces of the interview, and we would just laugh because he just had some really good one-liners, like some really good ones.
Lateral press.
Oh, yes, that's another one, Don. Thank you. Don says you're only able to hype 3 videos a week. Yes, 3 videos a week in a 7-day period. Yes. Thank you, Matt. He says, I just hyped your AJ video. Woo! Okay, I'm going to make sure to like keep promoting this because I don't think very many people know about it. So I'm going to promote it more often. Yeah, so according to YouTube, it's like their way to get just, you know, videos known more, seen out there, promoted. I think they might even have like a chart at some point. I don't know if they do. That's the way they made it seem, almost like a ranking where it's like if you get so many hypes, you can be on a top 25 list or a top 50 list or something like that. I haven't seen it, but might as well get on it.
Dating back to her tenure in NXT.
Louis Paul says, where's all around Reggie? Reg is only on the Dynamite watch-along gig. He's my only watch-along person that pops on, but it's for the Wednesday shows.
Can she fight?
I feel like she's like really inflicting so much damage on the back of Lyra Valkyria. All right, we're back in 3 seconds. Oh, thank you, Rowdy. He says there is a hype list. You see? Yeah, we got to get on that list. Get some wrestling videos on there.
Targeting that back,
some wrestling videos. Although it's still so hard to compete, though. Like for all channels.
Whoa, look at this. That's almost like a modification of the Boston.
You know how? Ooh, that's cool. I'm liking what Raquel is doing here in this matchup with Lyra. Although I've always been a Raquel fan. I always brag about the work that she does with Rhea because I feel she does so good.
And this has devolved into a battle of wills, at least for that moment, that modification on the Boston Crab by Rodriguez.
John Taylor says, yeah, there is a leaderboard. It says you have 1.5 hype post at number 100 on the leaderboard. Has 269,000. Wait, I'm number 100 on the leaderboard? John? I didn't even know that. Number 100 out of 269? Okay. There's no way. I don't know about that.
Lyra, who's still fighting
I don't know about
everything
that.
She's got
I'm like, I don't know about that.
You can tell the back is a factor. Lyra unable
but
to
anyways,
adjust
I almost
midair
feel like, you know how when you're a fighter, you fight with people within your weight class? That's how I feel it should be. Like, if you're between 0 to 10,000 subscribers, you should have your own little chart. 10,000 to 50,000, your own chart. 50,000 to 100,000, your own chart. 150 to 200,000, your own chart. Because obviously, it's going to be hard for an account with 1,000 subscribers to compete with an account that has 490,000 subscribers. So I feel like they should be separated into subscriber classes.
And now
Thank
she
you, Louis
goes up
Paul. Says,
top.
let's light it up for Denise, people. Yes, you guys can promote that
Getting on that
AJ Lee
second
video,
rope.
which is the last one I just posted.
Lyra looking for any
Oh, the jumping DDT.
There it
What's he
is.
doing right
John
here?
says, no, the number 100 has that many points. You have 1.5 thousand points.
And again,
I will
we
take
continue
it.
to
Thank
go
you,
back
John.
to
I had
the
no
fact
idea.
that has been Lyra without
Legitimately
Furious
no
road.
idea.
Yes.
Also, thank you,
It was
Omar. He hyped the
targeted,
AJ
it was
video.
attacked
Woo!
viciously, and it has factored in to
He
basically
says,
every
John says, it
maneuver
basically
Lyra
says Denise has,
attempted to
oh, I'm
execute
so
the past 2 or 3
far.
minutes.
This
She
is
takes on
horrible.
sale for
He
Wrestle
says, it
Palooza, which
basically
is
says
12
Denise has
days
1.5
away.
thousand high
Asuka
points.
and
To get her to the
Brock
top
Lesnar,
100,
the
she needs
battle.
269,000
Out
points.
earlier tonight, her general manager Adam Pierce, Asuka one-on-one with Nikki Bella.
Oh, I'm
LA
never
Knight
getting on that
one-on-one
hype
with
list.
Big Bronson
You
Reed.
see what I'm saying?
Powerhouse move by Raquel.
Oh, but the kick out.
You see what
That
I'm
is coming your
saying?
way.
Yeah, that's
tonight, right
that's
here
gonna be
on
hard.
Raw.
That's gonna be very, very hard. That means I have to get
Take another look at this
269,000 people
superhuman
to
power
hype
from
a video.
Rodriguez.
That is
Something of a
crazy.
jackhammer type maneuver, whatever you
Rip.
want to name it.
I'm
was
like,
incredibly
rip.
effective.
It's not
And
gonna
they have driven
happen.
The last
Rip.
little bit of will
Rip.
out of Lyra Valkyria.
We tried. An effort was made. We can move on.
Muscled up once again.
And once again in that compromised position with the back arch over the shoulder and runs her right into the corner.
Oh, Johnny Q says,
As if
Johnny
it's
O
not
says it's 110
bad
per
enough to have all
person.
the lower
Oh,
back
I thought it was
damage.
like one.
She
I
drives
thought
her
what each
front
person counted for
facing
like
into
1
the
point.
corner.
I was like, that's, I was about to give up. I'm like, that's not gonna happen.
For her opponent.
That sounds way too hard.
If Raquel hits this, it's going to
So
be good
funny.
night, Lyra.
Oh, to put a superplex on the back end of all the damage that Raquel's already put forth on Lyra, I agree. Lyra, oh, Lyra's climbing. Oh, could we have a sunset? Could we have a
Oh, shit,
sunset?
oh, shit, oh,
powerbomb?
shit, oh,
What's she
shit, oh,
doing
shit.
here? Does she have enough in her?
Look at the power of
Ah,
Rodriguez.
I like how her
holding
legs were
herself
just
upright.
like,
Whoa!
oh, she's still
Repositioning
trying. She
herself.
got it.
How in the
Yes,
world did
she got
do
it.
that?
I think it was the way her
Oh,
legs
Raquel
looked.
finds a way
They
to
were
survive
doing
it.
this.
And that is a
I'm like, you can do it,
heartbreaker
Lyra.
for
You can do it.
Valkyria. As we take another look
Jesus,
at Lyra
that's
muscling herself
you
back up.
look.
to use
We
her
watch
body
wrestlers every
as a
day,
lever
and they
to
make
pull
shit
down
look
the
so
much
easy.
bigger,
But
much stronger
literally,
Rodriguez.
think about trying to do
High-angle
something like
powerbomb,
that.
But this
Like
one
that's
continues.
very hard to
Man.
do.
The inaugural
Very, very hard to do. Like, we
Intercontinental
gotta-
champion, Lyra
They make it look
Valkyria.
easy, but it
She is
ain't.
finding a way, and now possibly
Oh
looking for
my
her signature
God.
Look at
Nightwing.
what?
But remember
Lyra,
the back,
girl.
remember the back, Corey. As
Is that
Roxanne gets
Roxanne?
up on the apron and the ropes to distract her.
Big mistake, Lyra. Big mistake. Rodriguez wisely goes back to the lower.
I bet you
back of
Roxanne was
Lyra.
so excited to show
Oh,
up
the
to work
drop
today.
kick takes care of Roxanne.
She was probably so excited
Meanwhile, you
to
better
get
turn
ready and go to
around.
work today.
Rodriguez wrapping her up.
Lyra fiercely fighting with everything she's got left. Is it enough?
Jesus.
Looking to
I like
kick
how
her way
creative
free.
Lyra is when she like tries to do anything.
Pinning combination. Look at this pinning combination.
See what I'm saying? Like
As she
everything she
flips it
does
for
has
first
an
style,
extra
and yet
razzle
Raquel
dazzle to it.
Rodriguez Still got that shoulder up.
Also, shout out to Joe. We got Ron Stahl up. What's up? Louis Paul says, let's light it up for Denise's AJ video. Come on, guys. Yes.
That Enziguri rocked the Judgment Day member.
And now Lyra Valkyria with Rodriguez down and in the target zone. Is she thinking leg drop here possibility? We've seen it before out of her, but Raquel's back up on her feet.
Lyra was struggling to catch her
Oh,
footing.
oh no! Tahana bomb! Will that do it?
No. Sorry, Lyra. You tried so hard. But damn, Raquel looked really good in this matchup. She was mean. She was vicious. She kept her eye on the prize. She had a strategy working and inflicting pain on Lyra's back. Like this whole match made me feel pain for Lyra. Like I feel pain for her. Got secondhand
Body
pain.
betrayed her. The back playing a factor yet again, unable to get her footing, which allowed Rodriguez to deliver a thunderous Tejana bomb and pick up a big-time W, much to the delight of the prodigy Roxanne Perez.
It's a good night for Roxanne so far.
What
We got
a
Kevin
win
Simpson
for
who says, good
Raquel
with
and the
Raquel.
entire
Honestly,
Judgment
she
Day.
needed that. I'm happy
The
for her.
bad luck continues for Valkyria.
We got Rowdy the Cat here says, I'm glad Raquel seems to be turning things around. Yep, I think so too.
Muchas gracias. Don't mention it.
Shout out. We got Penta, the War Raiders. They were bonding last week.
Thank you, guys.
They were fun together last week, actually.
Okay?
Hey, man. Understand you're looking for me.
Yes, come with me.
Okay.
Ooh, what does Penta have to
When
say to
Penta
Pierce?
comes to WWE, everybody loves Penta.
Mhm.
Why you don't love Penta?
Call him
You
out!
love
Call him
somebody every
out!
day.
No,
I am super impressed with you. Everybody is. You know that.
pero yo no estoy impresionado. And you know something?
What?
You're Intercontinental Champion. Es un pendejo.
Mhm.
Please, give me a title shot.
Do it, Pierce.
Because I will be champion. We zero. Mierda.
Do it, Pierce.
Yes.
Oh,
don't
there's
follow the
Rusev.
plan.
What plan?
The plan, the will, the execution. Rusev returns. Rusev crushes Sheamus. Rusev becomes champion.
They're probably gonna book Penta versus
You will
Rusev right
waste your
now.
Time with some demons and clowns.
Hey, Rusev. Cálmate. No te creas mucho. No importa que hayas
Called him
regresado.
conceited.
Y si quieres a alguien, aquí estoy yo.
Okay, guys. Hey,
¿Eh?
listen,
¿Te
listen,
calmas
hold
o te
on,
calmo?
Back up a second. Getting in a fight back here gets everybody a fight. But if we have something to prove, I say we do it in the ring. Think about it. This is a hell of an idea. First time ever, Penta versus Rusev. Let's go. Tonight in Milwaukee. Let's go.
And whoop his ass. Come on, Penta, let's go.
No importa.
I really hope they have Penta win that Intercontinental Championship. I hope that's the plan. All right, guys, AJ Lee is next, by the way. AJ Lee is next. Get ready to light it up because it is happening.
Hey, Joe. Yeah. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. What do you say?
All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just 1 second. Okay, we're at a commercial break. We'll be back in 3 minutes, and they are returning with AJ Lee. Hold on. All right, there it is.
Whoever you're watching,
All right, give me
around
1
the
second.
world, we are live in Milwaukee. And what a night it has been.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats and observe a moment of silence for your boys, the New Day.
I had to light it up actually in this room for AJ Lee. It was starting to get a little dark in here.
Well, now that I'm being joined by you three, I
So
do have a
actually
question.
did indeed
Please
light
have
it
some
up.
Respect for three men clearly in mourning.
All right.
This is Morning Kingston.
You know, usually the New Day stuff sometimes is funny. We'll see.
Morning Waller.
By the way, we got Larice Johnson who says, I'm eating pizza with hot sauce. Oh, I already read that one. My apologies.
And you better sign that right now.
Dan Lutzka says, as a
Sign it
Bears
right now.
fan,
That
I
is a
was actually
petition
hoping the
to
Jets would
ban
have won
Pence's
yesterday. What a
Mexican
game. I was happy
destroyer.
for Justin Fields. Yeah, he did good. He did
Yes.
good. Thank you, Dan.
And after
We got
force
John
Nick to
Taylor
sign
here
it,
who says,
we're
as
gonna
someone who
force
moved from
every single
Montana,
person
steak and
here
potatoes
to sign
land,
it too.
to Arizona where the Mexican food is plentiful
But
and
rest
delicious,
assured,
every day is
rest assured,
burrito
it's
taco
okay.
day.
We're gonna make it easy for y'all.
Oh, John, you're going to be living
Because we
good.
know the
You're
people
going to be
of
living good.
Milwaukee and in Wisconsin in general
You also got
have
infamous
a
Raider
very
Loco who
difficult
says, what the
time
hell
if
is
you're
going on with my
reading in your
Stephanie?
writing.
I know, teardrop. Like, when's the last time we even got to see Stephanie wrestle? Honestly.
My neck was
Sucho
damaged
here says,
by
sorry,
Penta's
DWO Nation, but I'm on
Mexican
Team
destroyer.
Asuka.
The most dangerous
Oh,
move in
versus
all of
Asuka and Nikki?
WWE. It has shattered many
Or
a vertebrae. It has
with
split
Asuka and
many
Io?
a disc.
Because she's got a lot of
Sign
drama
this
with a lot of
petition
people.
and
So,
do not let my
so we'll
sacrifice
see what
be
happens.
in vain.
Thank you, Sucho. We got Brandon Rosen here who says, I love Stephanie Vaquer, but how am I supposed to give a damn about this match if I haven't seen her in a match or a promo segment with
Now we
Io
know
leading up to
that even though
WrestlePalooza?
the
I'm with
people
you,
of
Brandon.
Milwaukee
I don't know
are
what's
slack-jawed,
going on with that.
inbred idiots.
I hope it's not.
Even though we
I
know
hope-
the
I don't
people
even know
of
what.
Milwaukee look.
There's
as
not
if
even a good
their teeth
scenario.
do not
Because
touch
let's
when
say
they
she's
chew
hurt,
their
right?
food.
That's not good.
You should still be
Let's say they
smart
don't know how to
enough
book
understand that my
Stephanie.
health
That's
should be
not
this
good.
company's
Let's say
number
they don't really
one
have anything for
priority.
her until WrestlePalooza. That's not entirely too good. Or let's say they don't care. That's not good either. So there really is no good scenario here. I can't really pick a good option.
And y'all should be thankful for him. You should
Thank you,
thank
Brandon,
God
for the
him.
support.
So you should take your terrible jaws, get down on your knees,
raise your hands to the sky and scream out in unison, thank God for the new day!
Hey, WrestleMania is headed back to Vegas.
We have a Perfect Plexus says, can you DM Sean Ross Sapp about Stephanie? I just did actually. I saw your super chat and I went ahead and DM'd him. But even if he does say anything, I might not even be able to share that. I don't know what he would say, or if he even says anything, I might not even be able to share. Thank you, Urban Donk, Uncle Donk. Or I keep saying Urban Donk every time. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, I call it the double thumbs up. Lol. Infamous Raider Loco also says, if one DWO member gives 3 hypes to you, then you're there in no time. I used my first 3 on your vids, waiting for Tuesday to do it again. We got you, leader. Thank you, Frank. I'm just going to keep reminding people, and then once it becomes more known, then people will know to do it naturally. Thank you, Frank.
I didn't think I've had any thought.
All right, we got Dragon Lee and AJ.
I'm there. Really appreciate it. It's my
AJ Styles.
What up, baby?
My dog. What's up, man?
Jimmy.
Canal. What's up, booze? Y'all sing Jay, man?
These interactions are so funny.
He's not the better looking one you are. You know that, right?
Hey, yo, where you going?
Man, I'm out, man.
Out? Yeah. Bro, we got a play to run. What play? What you mean, Oos? LA versus Bronson Reed tonight, and they need our help. Oos, I don't give a damn about no LA Knight versus no Bronson Reed. That ain't our problem no more. Brother Vision.
I mean, Jay's not wrong.
You heard me?
He was ready to go.
You saw what happened out there, Oos. Man tried to get me. I was supposed to let that slide. Make sure he good. What about me?
What about me,
us?
Oos?
Helping LA Knight ain't gonna get us no WrestlePalooza. Damn sure ain't gonna help me get my World Heavyweight Championship back, Oos. You understand me? Look, you hear
Good
now.
to know he's still trying for
Here's
that.
what we gonna do. We gonna make sure they all acknowledge us, or we gonna smash all of them. Okay? All right? Man, you're not sounding like yourself, folks. Kind of sound like Roman.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Damn. Is that a compliment or a shot? Sounds like a shot. Compliment or shot? Compliment or shot? Someone says you sound like Roman. Compliment or shot? I don't know. All right, here we go. AJ should be coming up next. They already promoted that she is next. But you know how WWE is. We got to get like 50 backstage segments, a couple of replays, 50 commercials, and then we get what's next. Everyone's like, yep, definitely a shot. Definitely a shot. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to shut up so we can hear the song. Everyone's going to have it stuck in their head. Again. For those who just got it out, it's back in their head. Oh, she still has Becky's title. It's like, I'm just going to wear it. It is mine and now.
She is back and she is beloved. And that is Becky Lynch's Intercontinental title championship around her waist, Corey.
What's that old saying, Joe? Possession is 9/10 of the law. Right now, AJ Lee is wearing the Intercontinental Championship, and it doesn't sound like anyone in Milwaukee objects.
Promo. Let's see what she has to say. Her first promo in 10 years. Insane. Insane. Let's see what she has to say. There's so much to say. Look at this reaction, though. This reaction's already, like, off the charts. She's like, me? Yes, me? That's cool.
Kept you waiting, huh? Sorry.
I don't think AJ is going to get a word in.
Thank you.
She's so happy. And she should be. She probably thought she would never be back.
So for those of you who weren't here 10 years ago,
All the youngins.
and we're really confused as to why your millennial parents were very excited on Friday.
Your millennial parents. Me, I'm a millennial. Not a
Allow me
parent,
to
though.
introduce myself. My name is AJ Lee.
Damn, that reaction.
And I am your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler.
Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. To be able to say that is pretty awesome. I can feel Roxanne Perez screaming somewhere.
And 10 years ago, I retired. I said I was sorry. Oh my God. I felt like I had accomplished all of my dreams in wrestling. And I was content, and I hung up my Chuck Taylors, and I thought that was the end of my story. There was no way I was going to step back in a ring again wearing jean shorts that are 2 sizes too small.
Girl, are you kidding me? You look great in those. I'd kill to wear those.
I was so sure. And so I went on a journey to accomplish all these other crazy dreams I had in life, and I did it. But most importantly, I went on a mental health journey.
I love that she's like talking about all of this.
I wasn't healthy. I needed to take care of myself, get right. I went.
I love that she's like opening up like this. I didn't think she would open up like this. Gonna relate to a lot.
Went to therapy. I got treatment.
I love the pop for therapy.
Cheer for therapy.
What a pop for therapy. That's great. Yeah. Therapy. Oh, wait, are you getting therapy? That's great. All the therapists of the world right now are like, yeah, it's us right there.
Fantastic. And I found a way to turn all of this mental chaos into my superpower. And man, the fight is not easy. Every day is a fight. But let me tell you, if you're going through the same thing, that fight is worth it. You are worth it.
That's awesome, man. A lot of people need to hear that. Like, it's just so nice to have someone just openly say
and
it.
I was doing really good for a long time. And then I watched Monday Night Raw. And look, healing isn't linear. Because it's one thing to see your husband fighting Drew McIntyre or Seth Rollins or John Cena. But it's another thing entirely to see him in the ring with Becky Lynch.
Yeah. That's when AJ Lee said, I got to put these shoes back, these Chuck Taylors back on.
Yeah.
Get out there.
Look, I wanted to like Becky. I thought that we had so much in common. I mean, she's a leader. She's a rebel. She's a New York Times bestselling author.
And her book is good, by the way. I did read Becky's book. It's really good.
I did it first, yes.
AJ said I did it first. Yes. It's funny.
I am everybody's favorite reference. I know. Thank you. Back on track, back on track. There is a world in which me and Becky could have been friends. But then she had to go and motorboat my husband.
And she kind of did when she would put her head on him like that.
On him. She berated him. She defamed him.
Aw, dang, I wanted to hear like 20 more minutes of this. I like the way AJ Lee cuts her promos because she just talks like a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Like she just has a regular delivery like a regular person. I like that. Oh, Becky. Oh, Becky. She's about to bring it on that mic. She's about to bring it.
This has nothing to do with your stank-ass husband.
Stank-ass husband.
Hello?
Hello?
Is everybody insane?
Hello?
Has nobody noticed? Are you all stupid? Of course you are. You live in Milwaukee. She's wearing my title. That is my title. That is the title that I have made the most important title in the division. And you and me, we're nothing alike, okay? We are nothing alike because shut up! Shut your face! I am the greatest female wrestler of all time! And it's not... You can boo me all you like. It's not just me saying it, other people say it. Sports Illustrated says it.
Sports Illustrated says it.
I do not suck because the Chicago Tribune says it, the Milwaukee Journal says it.
Bruh. Becky's about to pull up her cage match rating. She's gonna be like, my cage match rating is blah blah. I don't know what her cage match rating is.
After this. And you do not deserve to put a finger on my title.
Oh my God. It works, I swear. It's wonderful. I have some names I can give you. This is so embarrassing. I completely forgot I was wearing this. Oh my God. For real, I've just been like skipping around the house all weekend in it.
I'm pretty sure she has, honestly. I buy that.
Yeah. Things kind of got weird this morning when I was getting dressed.
Cut the crap, okay? Do not
shit,
put
Becky
your
has a black
grubby
eye.
hands on my title.
Becky's got a black eye and everything.
Becky, you're sporting quite the shiner there. Oh my God, was that me? Was that one of my tiny fists of fury? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Sometimes I go feral and I black out. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I did that. But, I mean, you're tough since you are the greatest of all time.
I like the way she said that with some doubts in there.
Why don't you
come and get it? Come on.
Come and get it.
Yeah. Get in there, Becky. Becky's looking like a hot Cheeto today.
Okay, you listen to me, you Jersey trash bag weirdo. Okay? You keep your hands off my title. I already had to bathe in bleach after touching your greasy husband.
After motorboating him.
By the way, where is he? Huh? What?
Becky, where's your husband?
Yeah, exactly. Where is he? What kind of man hides behind his wife?
Really, Becky? Really? The audacity?
This had nothing to do with you before he got you involved. This had everything to do with me and my husband and our family and our business and our vision. Okay? You did not need to stick your neck in where it doesn't belong. In fact, actually, why don't we bring him out here? Why don't I show you what a proper man, what a proper champion looks like, huh? Why don't we get my hot husband out here? Huh?
Becky's like those she's like those suburban women that are just like, I'm gonna compare my life to your life. My life is better. My husband's job is better. Our house is bigger. We make more money. Those are the vibes that she's giving. She's giving like desperate housewives vibes. So funny. I do like that they're also twinning with their outfits since last week, I think.
Hey, quiet down! Quiet down!
Silencio.
Pump the brakes. Look, this is very simple. We can make this super easy. AJ, just give Becky her Intercontinental Championship back, and we can all leave this dump of a city as soon as possible. Very simple. Easy breezy.
Oh, you want me to give the title
Just
back?
give it back.
Oh, no, that's a really good idea. I didn't even think of that, to just give you the title.
See how easy that is? Great idea. All right, hand it over.
But I do, just real quick, we could do that. We could do that right now. But I have a better idea. 2 options here, okay?
What are the options?
Becky, you can come into this ring right now and take your title back, but you will risk me giving you another black eye on the other one.
Do it, AJ, so she can have matching black eyes.
I could even it out.
I like how Becky's yelling at the camera, man. Get out of my
I will
face.
give you this title if you agree to a tag match.
Oh, this is now where they make the WrestlePalooza match.
AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Muy bueno, do it. Say yes, say yes.
Poison.
We all know it's happening, so say yes. I'm assuming Seth's gonna give like mad attitude to AJ, and CM Punk's gonna be like, nah, you don't talk to my wife like that.
I know you've been gone 10 years. You don't understand how things work. Let me explain it to you. I am the World Heavyweight Champion. This is my show. These are my people. You've been back for a cup of coffee. You don't call the shots. I call the shots. So I'm going to come into this ring. I'm going to take that title, give it back to my incredible wife, and that's going to be the end of it. Understand?
Thanks for mansplaining that. Everybody loves that.
Very easy, very simple.
AJ Lee is giving me so much material right now. I've been loving this. She's giving me so much good material. Oh my God, I just noticed Seth Rollins' shoes. I actually just noticed like the bottom half of his outfit. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it.
All right. You listen, and you listen real good. That does not belong to you.
Well, Seth, you messed up. You messed up, Seth. Oh, Jesus.
You don't get the ring at Hartford. You don't get to call the shots. I run the show. You understand me?
Very
Seth,
easy, very
come on
simple.
now.
Just got very complicated for Seth Rollins.
Oh, I wish he would have actually gotten the
World
GTS on
Heavyweight
Seth.
Champion just narrowly escaped the GTS.
I think he should have gotten the GTS on Seth. They're like, you mess here with my wife? We ain't fucking around, bro. We ain't fucking around. Especially since Seth didn't even have the audacity to pick up Becky Lynch on Friday's SmackDown from the floor because he was too scared.
Hey, this doesn't work. Hey,
It worked, Seth. We can hear you.
you got a match.
I like how Seth was on.
Offer accepted.
At WrestlePalooza.
Yes, it does.
You both done for.
The Mike versus Seth Rollins. All right, looks like the match is official for WrestlePalooza.
You gotta put an end to this. No,
Oh,
There goes the IC championship.
Well, at least she gave it back. That's what she wanted. She didn't say how she wanted it back. She just said she wanted it back.
Seth and Becky, Punk and AJ Lee.
Look out, WrestlePalooza. If it gets
It's
made
literally like the
official,
toxic
mixed
couple
tag
versus the
team
normal
action.
couple.
AJ Lee got exactly what she came out here wanting.
I like that kind of trade offer.
All right, well, there you guys have it. The return of AJ Lee on Monday Night Raw. I'm going to mute the commercials until we get to some wrestling commercials, but let's see what everyone, how did you guys feel about what you saw there today? It was a nice little lengthy segment. I think it went over like 20 minutes of back and forth there. So you definitely got your good amount of AJ Lee fix on today's show. But let's see what everybody thought about that. We got Chris Robinson here who says, loved that segment. We have Jonathan Tafila who says that was a great segment. We got Marshman who says, this is going to be fun. Infamous DJ1 says, depends on your definition of normal. That's true. We got XM202 Wow who says, I missed her promos. Let's see what else we got here. Eric Diaz says, I love you, AJ Lee. Cool shoes. Therapy. Let's see. We got Paradise 311 here says WWE is giving us riveting material. We're not effing around. We got John Rivera who says loving Punk wearing her gear now. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, thanks, John. Let's see. Yep. AC says the same thing. See, I'm wearing AJ gear. Let's see what else we got here. Let's get some more comments, see what everyone's saying. We got Jordan Taylor here who says, I love AJ Lee. Arthur Andrews says segment was hella long. It was a little lengthy, but it was good though. I mean, come on, it's been 10 years. I wanted to get let me get the volume back on. We wanted to get a little bit of like, hey, I'm back, but then also get into the part about the actual drama that she has now with Becky Lynch. So they kind of had a lot to get out in a pretty short amount of time. So they did as much as they could. I actually really liked how even though the segment was long, I think it needed to be that because we needed to get all of those things that just happened right now. They needed to get AJ out, say what she needs to say about being gone. She needed to address Becky Lynch. She needed to issue the challenge. We needed to see a confrontation that led to the acceptance of the challenge. So they had at least 5 things that had to happen in that segment. So, yeah. Also, Penta's coming out right now, and we're going to get a match with him and Rusev. Let's see what else we got here. We got Johnny T who says, AJ, wow, fantastic. We got Joe here who says, AJ is great. Gigzoo, you're crazy. He says, swerve time, AJ Lee turns on CM Punk. Stop it, you're crazy. We got Miami Scorpion says, awesome segment. AJ should have kept the belt. Let's see what else we got here. We got Lewis here who says, AJ might be my favorite promo of all time. Jonathan says, loved it. Therapy. Tiger Claw says it was an okay segment. Icy says, beg segment. Brandon Rosen sends in some lit emojis. Sky Hunter says, wow, missed AJ more than I thought. Really enjoyed her promo. John Stamey says, AJ Lee is hilarious. CC Fun says, way cool, Denise. Manuel says, best segment in a while. Big G says, how many married couples do we currently have in WWE? We got a few, and we got some that are like engaged or have been together for a long time. Like, there's several. People are falling in love, you know? Love is in the air. All right, we got Miss WWE Girl 2 who says, I love that segment. Henry Kieran sending in the lit emojis. Lee J. Robinson says, AJ Lee is still lethal on the mic. Brendan here says that was awesome. Dumb shit Natasha says, wish it was winner take all. Honestly, yeah, you're onto something there. Alejandro Ricardo says therapy session should be pay-per-view WWE event. Boycott Activision says pretty good segment, lots of nostalgia. Conception says W segment. AJ did great. Omar Maduena says AJ's so funny. I still can't believe she's back. Can't wait for that tag match. JJ Castillo says it just feels good that AJ Lee is back in WWE. Can't wait for their mixed tag match. Tanisha Hicks says it was a good segment. Leo Poroy says only AJ can have people chanting for therapy. So funny. Let me catch up now on the super chat, see what everyone's saying. Thank you so much, Frank. He says, oh wait, did I read this one? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I read this one. My apologies. I didn't read this one from John Taylor, who says, I used all my 3 hypes on the AJ Lee video. Also DM'd you a screenshot of what that looks like on my end. Thank you, John. I'll make sure to take a look at that afterwards. We got McTaru here who says, let's light it up. Had it stuck in my head, and now it's back, McTaru. If you even got it out for a second, I hate to let you know that it's back now. Frank says, also, can we forget the plan with Stephanie versus Naomi? Then the pregnancy news happened, so all the plans dropped. Doesn't excuse them not letting her fight. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, there's no real, honest to God, concrete answer. Not one that I can think of. We got John Taylor here who says, I almost feel AJ is better at promos now, and she's always been really good. She just comes across as natural. Just natural. Just a person that is talking and is beefing with somebody else. And she talks like a normal human being, not like a robot and I'm here to cut a promo and I have beef with Becky Lynch. No, she doesn't do that. And that's what I like about it. We got McTaro here who says, hey, Becky, we are weirdos. Yes. For Uncle Donk here says, will this be WWE first intergender tag match? No, they've had several. We got John Taylor. Well, mixed tag match, excuse me. We got John Taylor here who says, fantastic segment. AJ, Becky, Seth, Punk, lit. We're also back in 42 seconds. We got Rusev making his entrance right now in the commercial break. McTaru says this segment is the best. I'm telling you, I'm really liking how they've been doing this whole thing with AJ. Shout out to Paul. Thank you so much for the super chat. Paul Abena here who says, hi, Denise. I just got Netflix. I didn't get it because of WWE. I got it because of the return of AJ Lee. Paul, I'm so glad they finally sold you on finally getting Netflix. I think it still honestly blows my mind when people tell me they don't have Netflix. Only because there's so much stuff to watch on there, even non-WWE stuff, like no matter what you're interested in. They kind of have a little bit of everything. So you might have a good time, Paul. I think you'll get your money's worth. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, and for the support. We got Tracy WB here who says, okay, that was amazing. BTW, my boy Jay is a bit salty. I mean, things have been kind of going a little cray-cray for him. So I get it. I get Jay's frustrations, Tracy. Thank you for the love, Tracy. We got David Primero here who says Seth World's title looks good on Becky. Still AJ heart emojis. All right, we got Bailey on a promo.
The next step is, I don't know what good this has done or if it's done anything at all. But all I know is that the last person I wanted to hurt was Lyra.
I believe that.
I've heard
she liked Lyra
in the past, but they mostly deserved it.
Oh, she's going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
But they found it in their heart to forgive me because I am a good person. So maybe I just don't know how Lyra can find it in herself to forgive me when I can't even forgive myself.
Oh my God! Are you finished yet? Save it for your diary. You know, I'm really proud of you for admitting your mistakes. And
Oh, she's hearing voices in her head. I think we need to pass Randy's theme to Bailey.
So why don't you take a hint, okay? Move on. We have to do what's best for us. And what's best for us is to make it right with her. You know what to do, and you know what's in your heart.
I'll make it right. I'll make it right.
Okay, that's where we're at with Bailey, guys. I mean, I'm still intrigued by these little week-to-week promos that we're getting with her. We're still trying to figure out what exactly is going on, but I've also liked that she's added it a little bit of the chaos, a little bit of the madness. She's added it on Twitter because we've seen her like write some crazy things on Twitter and then she like responds to herself. It's pretty hilarious. But anyways, that's what she's up to. Oh my gosh, LaTanya Johnson says enter Victoria's theme song. All the things she said, all the things she said, running through my head, running. Oh, I love that song, LaTanya. Thank you for reminding me, by the way. I think that's one of the songs I need to do for my Instagram series where I do wrestling theme songs that hit like crack. Yes, that's one of my series on Instagram. I hadn't considered that song. That song might be up there. I think I got to put it in my series. So keep an eye out. Follow on Instagram @ Denise Salcedo. That's a good song. It made me a fan of Tattoo, but I don't even know that many songs of theirs. I think I know like one other one. And that one, of course.
How he's still not happy with what he's accomplished since returning to WWE.
All right, we got Rusev versus Penta just started. Also, we do got Frank here who says such a dope segment, which I had no doubt it was going to be. Loved AJ's promo, raw and real. So happy to see her back. Let's get it rolling. Yup, copy and paste everything Frank said. I feel the exact same way. Dan, thank you so much for the generous super chat. He says, I love pro wrestling. That was fun. Nothing is better than watching a good segment or watching a good match that gets you on a high. You know that high when you watch something you really like on, ooh, his head just went straight into that. I get that high whenever I watch a really good segment. Like when we saw Becky Lynch and CM Punk or AJ Lee's return or just what we saw right now or what we see a really good match. Just like, the exhilaration is like flowing through your veins. I love that feeling, Dan. So I get exactly what your sentiment is here. And thank you so much for the super chat and for the support, man. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you're having a good start to your week. I know we're all sort of shifting our schedules for September. So many people are back at school. Educators back at school as well.
Oh no! And a kick, but instead, Rusev just meets him.
Just everything. So thank you so much for hopping in here, Dan.
Sending him our way. Just smashing his head right into the.
We got Mr. GRK Chef 13 who says AJ should have said beat me for the belt. That too, Mr. GRK Chef. I'm with you on that. Ooh, Rusev ran right into that steel steps.
How the steel stairs just went flying.
We're going on a commercial break. Let me catch up with the super chats. I'm a little behind here. Thank you so much to Mike Parker Collects. Mike, good to have you on here. He says, great segment, should have closed the show, deserved the main event spot. Honestly, Mike, I'm with you, man, because it's going to take a second to get invested in like the rest of the show, because she was the moment. That was like the biggest thing that was promoted. Of course, we still have this match is not one to like forget about, but also they did announce Bronson Reed and LA Knight, Asuka, Nikki. Those are still some incoming things that we might see on the show.
Rusev catches him.
Thank you, Mike. We got David Primero here who says a new women's world champion. Therapy. Therapy. Go. Therapy is the 5 stars for therapy. What else? What else do we normally say about wrestlers? 5-star therapy. The GOAT is therapy. And new champ therapy. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Add some more chants that I can't think of right now, or accolades. Thank you, David. Also, give some love to Michael's wrestling channel. Michael, thank you so much for hopping into the stream here. He says, hey, Denise, you look very gorgeous as always. I'm absolutely speechless about AJ Lee's return to WWE RAW. Thank you so much, man. I'm excited about AJ being back, and you can tell everybody is too, just across the board. The segment was fire today, and now I'm excited for WrestlePalooza. I'm just this is really one of those feuds where I'm just letting whatever happens. Like I'm along for the ride. I purchased a ticket. I buckled my seat. I'm on the ride and let it take me where it takes me. I feel like so many of other storylines were just like, what's going on with this? You know, we're not really certain things. But this one right now, so far, has been
Penta's
set up
finding
very
out
nicely.
firsthand right now.
That's why I just feel like good about it. And I think that's why a lot of people feel good about it.
And now bullying him. Just
Thank you, Michael.
Kicking right to the face there.
All right, we're also
And
back in
again.
56 seconds. We got infamous Raider Loco who says Rusev doing the chi-chi to Penta to start the match. I'm dead. Reminded me of your interview with him, Denise. Hilarious. BTW, go watch a DWL. All right, so for those of you who are wondering what Frank is talking about, when I interviewed Rusev ahead of Clash in Paris, he did a dance with his moves, and his moves were like dancing. And I broke in the interview. Like, I legitimately forgot my next question. And my response was, oh my God, I don't remember what I was going to say. You know, I've never done that in an interview where I break and don't remember what I was going to ask next. Like, legit stumped me over the moob dance. And go watch it. Like, you can see the moobs. They are moving. The moobs are moving. Thank you, Frank. Also, thank you so much to Kevin Simpson for this very generous super chat, dude. Kevin says, I'm so glad AJ Lee is back. Forgot how good she really is. Might get her new t-shirt. Also hyped up for AJ return video twice. And I'm in the UK, so it works here. Thank you for all your hard work. Kevin, thank you so much for showing some support on here on this channel. Everyone's support, whether you just tune in to watch, goes a long way. Of course, super chats go a longer way, so thank you so much for that. And hopefully you get some good karma your direction for showing some generosity on here. And then yeah, and also for watching in the UK, where I know it's a crappy hour for you guys right now. So you guys are the real ones, man. You guys are the real ones for tuning in at those hours.
Oh, there's the cover by Penta, looking to put it away.
And yeah, that was one of the other things too. I kind of forgot what AJ Lee could do promo-wise. Like, I really kind of forgot what she could do on a promo, and I was wowed today. I was truly wowed. Thank you so much, Kevin, and for also hyping up the AJ Lee video. Thank you kindly.
And Penta, with his attention turned elsewhere.
All right, so the New Day is now distracting, or tried to distract Penta, but to no avail there.
Once he was able to get to the side.
Morning Kingston, morning Waller. And there goes Rusev.
Oh, now he's about to take them all out.
And here comes Penta.
Oh,
but he got punch to the face.
Massive right hand that has him.
See, Delgado says AJ was so awkwardly adorable. Happy she's back. Yeah, I like her style. Her
Mexican Destroyer. He is it.
Oh, I almost thought it was over there for a second. I like how she's you know, playful and fun, and she does this, and I can't really describe to you AJ Lee, but she just has the personality that people like. Like, people like AJ Lee's personality. A little cuckoo, a little funny, regular, all of that. Like, she tends to capture people's attention. She relates to girls, and she gets guys to be like, you know, a little bit of she attracts people for a multitude of reasons. Thank you, C. Delgado, for the support.
Oh, now he's looking for it. He wants to go up top. Oh, and there is Woods. Xavier Woods on the apron.
Man, New Day's still out there with the rich granny clothes. Oh, nice. No, don't pin Penta. Don't pin Penta.
And that is how Rusev does it.
I like you, Rusev, the Penta.
Here is your winner, Rusev.
The Mosca
Penta.
in midair.
Look at the ferocity on the face of the victor, giving Penta.
That's all I've got.
Feel fear.
That's all I've got.
Kick right in the sternum of Penta. And I don't care how tough you are, you ain't getting up.
I mean, he was basically like 4-on-1 at that point.
Well, I know Adam Pearce was paying close
That's
attention
wild.
to this one.
That was a cool kick, though, Lee. I agree. That was a cool kick.
What a win.
Spike Hunter says they've been doing Penta dirty, shaking my head. Yo, I was so excited when he confronted Pierce and mentioned the Intercontinental Championship. I'm like, yeah, they're doing something. The motor's running. I'm all out of gas now.
He's going to be in a battle tonight.
We got infamous DJ One who says Rusev stacking W's. He is.
LA Knight.
He really is. They did good. He did good with Sheamus on Clash in Paris.
Tonight.
Dang. We got MJ here who says Penta jobbing. Where's Ray Phoenix? Ray's over on SmackDown. He's on the SmackDown side of things. That's why I kept saying yesterday. I had this discussion with Justin LaBar. I literally said maybe put them back together because I don't know that they're gonna do the things we want them to do with Penta. And that's my fear, guys. Like I fear that they don't know what they have in Penta, or that they don't have in Phoenix.
I want to bring out a former NXT
really do know what they have.
American champion.
But
he is the current
Rusev also really needed this.
Champion.
Just don't know it had to be
Ladies and
against
gentlemen,
Penta.
Please welcome Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, hey, it's Dom. All right, let's see what's going on with Dom. We haven't heard from Dom in a second.
Dominic, first I got to congratulate you on successfully retaining your Intercontinental Championship last week against AJ Styles. Granted, you had a little bit of help from El Grande Americano.
I don't know what you were watching, but obviously I didn't get any help. I beat AJ. I beat AJ all on my own, by myself, in the middle of that ring, like I did at SummerSlam, because I'm a champion and I do not need any help.
Okay, fair. Let me move to what's going to happen this Friday. Worlds Collide, Las Vegas, streaming on WWE.com's YouTube channel. You have the opportunity to add another piece of gold to your collection. The AAA Mega Championship.
No, I'm not worried about Vikingo because last time I remember in the Fatal 4-Way at Triple Mania, he's the one that needed help to keep his Mega Campeonato. So
Dirty Dom. Oh my God, someone did the little chihuahua. They put a little chihuahua with Dom's hair. I don't think I've ever seen
Double
that.
Champ Dom, Friday, Worlds Collide. Clock it.
Clock it.
Well, we will find out. Will Dominic become a double champion Friday at Worlds Collide? Right now it's time for more Monday Night Raw.
Clock it. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, infamous DJ1 Worlds Collide is this Friday. I will be here streaming that as well. I will be here for I will be here for SmackDown and also Worlds Collide.
And tomorrow morning, of course, you start your day with all the inside info from this. It's Raw Recap with Sam and Megan. Rey Mysterio, Corey's the guest. Worlds Collide is coming up Friday. You're going to be calling it.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Joe. The most recognizable mask in Lucha Libre history, perhaps. Rey Mysterio, certainly with a lot to say. Big week for all things Lucha Libre. All
right, let's see what everyone's saying. By the way, who's here? Who's been hanging out that hasn't gotten a shout out throughout this entire stream? I always like to make sure to shout people out. So if you've been here and you're like, hey, Denise, I haven't been acknowledged, now's the time to get acknowledged, all right? Throw your ones up. All right, let's see what we got in here. Let's see. Who haven't I shouted out? Hey, Andy Nurschel. I don't think I've said hi to you yet, Andy. Also, Charles Alford. Nice to see you, Charles. One of my favorite names to say. Charles. Isn't that a fun name? That's a fun name to say. Charles. Charles. All right, I'm gonna stop, or else I'm gonna keep going for like 20 minutes. Charles. Okay, all right. I'm gonna stop. It's hard. Once you keep going, you can't stop. Shout out to Matthew Landon. Also, Matthew, a good name too. That's my brother's name. My brother actually laughs because, okay, so I'm about to share some information. My brother was named Matthew because when my brother was born around that time, I had a crush on this kid in my school named Matthew. And when my mom was like brainstorming names, I was like, well, what about Matthew? And she was like, oh, I really like that name. And she ended up picking Matthew for my brother. And I told my brother, like, you were technically named after my 10th grade crush. So he was like, everybody has like these cool stories behind their name. And I suggested Matthew because that was my crush's name at the time. And so he's like, what the hell, man? Like, that's really where my name came from. Anyway, shout out to Matthew Landon. All right, we got Darkwing 19, who's also here. Shout out to Randall Stock. We got CCan 2. We got Robert McManus. We got Future King. Hey, Future King, thank you so much for tuning into the stream again. We got Nelson Rosario. Thank you for joining, Nelson. Hopefully you're having a good Monday. We also got Guncast, another regular here on the show. Thank you so much for popping in. Let's see who else we got in here. Who haven't I shouted out? Hey, we got Dylan K sending us the 11111. Hey, Dylan, are you sending this because of like angel numbers? Do you believe in angel numbers? Or were you just sending in? Oh, wait, never mind. I'm so stupid. Wow. I literally told people to throw their ones in. All right, Dylan. Okay, I'm a big fan of angel numbers. And whenever I see numbers like consecutively, like throughout my regular everyday life, I really take that stuff to heart. Like, I will Google it. Like, at this point, I've kind of remembered all the numbers. But basically, angel numbers, for those of you who don't know, if you see the same consecutive number, they say there's, a lot of people probably not going to believe in this, but they say, like, those are, like, your angels, your guardian angels are trying to send you a message. Okay, I know I sound cuckoo, but I like that stuff, and I find it very reassuring. So whenever I see, like, 111, 222, 333, 444, and so on, Brock Lesnar's going to be live on SmackDown, by the way, just announced it. He was already promoted, though. It just, I don't know. It's a nice reassurance that, people are looking, your angels are out there looking out for you. So anyways, Dylan. Also, shout out to Tim as a hooligan. All right, we got Jimmy and LA Knight.
That's an accident out there.
Backstage.
Come on, man. You saw me. I moved out of the way. I thought Jay was coming with me. He didn't move. What am I going to do about it?
All right. Cool. Hey, man, listen. I know you and Jay got beef, man. Put that aside, though, because tonight, we got beef with the Vision.
Who's we? First of all, there is no we. You got to understand something. I've tried to do the whole play nice thing, teamwork thing, we thing, and instead what I get, super kick to the mouth. Matter of fact, last time I went for the world title, Jay is the one who kept me from winning that title. If we rewind long enough, when I was in there with Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship, it was you who kept me from winning that championship. So I'll tell you what, there is no we as far as I'm concerned.
I like that everyone's keeping receipts and not forgetting things.
Don't help.
I also like that LA Knight already has his Halloween colors. Have you guys noticed that? He's got his Halloween merch already. Dumb shit Natasha says you're channeling Ren Sinclair with the Charles. You're right. She always does call Charlie Dempsey Charles. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Icy says, yeah, I like saying Charles with an English accent. We just made Charles. Charles is like, yo, what's going on? He says, yeah, I'm an OG. That's funny. Manuel also says, I'm changing my name to Charles. So funny. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Shout out to Zachary Walton, who's also here. Jay Growls also bringing up the same thing about Ren Sinclair. Shout out to Julius Villagatos, who's also here. Fellow Swifty, hey man. We got Aaron Ruiz, who says, how has Raw been so far? It's been all right. The best segment has been AJ Lee and Becky and Seth and Punk and all of what they did there. Everything else has been pretty all right. Yeah. Charles Credle says, hello, my name is Charles. Oh, I've seen you, Charles. Charles is a regular on here too. So shout out to the Charleses of the world. Let's see who else we got in here. John Harris says, I finally broke down and bought WWE 2K. John, it took you a while to make that decision. 2K came out a long ass time ago. But hey, with video games, like,
good for Nikki Bella, by the way.
Don't matter. Like, get it whenever you want, right? And even if you get it late, when you get it late, isn't it considered like vintage or something? So yeah, do whatever you want. Get your 2K game, and hopefully you got it at a lesser price. I'm hoping than when it first came out initially. So shout out to you, John Harris. Hey, we got Dill the Pickle, who's also here. Dylan says, I do believe in angel numbers. Yo! By the way, I'm not kidding you. Sometimes when you see angel numbers having a bad day, they're kind of a really good way to just maybe feel a little positivity. There's nothing better than getting angel numbers on a bad day. You're just like, all right, the universe is with me. The universe is with me. All right, we got Asuka coming out. We're on a commercial break. We'll be back in a minute and 20 seconds. Matt Rakeel says, I have the name of Denise's 10th grade crush. Yeah, shout out to Matthew, my 10th grade crush. So funny. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Who haven't I shouted out? Let me go through. I'm going through them. I'm a little slow. Hey, we got David in here. What's up, David? David Zaldivar. Nice to have you on.
To see how this match unfolds, what transpires.
You're welcome, Charles Alford. You're welcome. Thank you for hopping into the stream. Hey, we still got James Irving. What's up, James? We also got Cyclops is better than Wolverine. Good to have you on. He says, Jimmy's the only real good guy on Raw. Sad.
It was one of the most memorable things I remember early on in my commentary career.
He's trying to make people work together. Thank you, Cyclops. It's better than Wolverine.
Where the constant churn where everybody can compete at the same
we also got Miami Scorp who says would be cool to see a backstage segment between AJ and Nikki. Yeah, for sure. That would be really cool just to kind of see them reunite. That'd be fun. We got Ray Bevis here who says, come on, Asuka. Let's see. Just popping. Let me catch up. Hey, we also got Martin Raheel. Shout out to Leo Poroy, Davion Washington. All right, I think I'm all caught up now with new people in here. Hey, David Kaplan. He says, hi, you had a great week interviewing Kevin Nash, Ron Simmons, Lex Luger. Have you ever spoken to him before? Also, where does AJ rank with you? So I would say, with all the women, that's a good video. Definitely top 20. Mind you, I love a lot of women. So like, I love so many of them. And if we're talking all time, plus also current promotions, like that list is hella freaking long. And then I had
Nikki coming before
I think I had kind of interviewed Kevin Nash before when I was on X-Pac 1 to 360. I had never interviewed Ron Simmons before, and I had never interviewed Lex Luger before. Those were, I would say, my first in-person real interactions with all three of them. Yeah, thank you so much, David, for the support. And I'm glad that you were able to watch and enjoy all of those interviews.
For returning to WWE, wants her son to see her perform. And
all right, here we go. Asuka versus Nikki.
Maybe add to her already Hall of Fame resume.
How this turns out.
It's like Cradle here by
glad to see Asuka out here have a match, by the way.
Oh, and a big kick comes in from Asuka.
And we know how disappointed Nikki was in the wake of Clash in Paris. Hitting combination attempt countered by Nikki. How disappointed, how heartbroken Nikki Bella was after Clash in Paris, after she failed to take the Intercontinental Championship.
It's also crazy, guys. I'm so, I'm sorry, I'm still trying to wrap my head around them not showing Stephanie on TV, guys. Like, what the fuck?
However, when we were visiting with Nikki,
I'm kind of just trying to wrap my head around that right now.
Hey, listen. You got to go back to 2018. That
especially the way this was set up, too.
We were the final two in the ring.
Let me ask you guys a question. Had they I didn't see that they promoted Io and Stephanie doing a contract signing. Did they promote that before Raw? Like, was that something that was promoted? Because I'm sorry, I just don't remember if that was promoted beforehand. Because if it was, it's weird that they wouldn't do it if it was promoted. And then if it wasn't promoted, then why would you mention it?
Right in the center of the ring.
You know, so... Okay, Ron Solon says yes. Dylan says yes. Marshman says no. People are saying yes. Most people are saying yes, it was promoted. Was it promoted on social media or on television? Because I really do not remember them promoting that. Dan Luska says yes last week. Okay.
Ended the match.
Man, oh man, and Kyrie feels it as well.
It was promoted, and now that that makes it that gives me the ick.
Driving the knee right to the back of Nikki Bella.
Asuka, one of the Most skilled.
Conception says they just started promoting their match card graphic last week. Right, but did they promote
anything
the
this woman does?
I'm not talking about the match. I'm talking about the
predicament in which
because I don't remember them promoting a contract signing.
Between the ropes.
That's where I'm a little bit
the arm being snapped
doozy on.
And that's an opportunity for Nikki. Comes back with
Infamous
a right
DJ
and a
One says he
spinebuster.
didn't hear of a contract signing.
And a
Right,
flag.
neither did I. Like I don't remember
Asuka gets that
hearing
right
about the
shoulder up.
contract signing.
Kyrie trying to shout some motivation.
To Charles.
Oh,
It's
missing
like
the
there was no
baseball
mention.
slap
Oh,
kick
you're talking about the
attempt. Now
WWE
Kyrie
email. Yeah, you're right.
found in the
First I
middle of
thought
it
this was
all,
a joke, but then I
using
do
her as a
remember that
human
WWE
shield
does send
here in
emails.
Milwaukee.
Right, so anyways, I'm confused.
Oh!
Ooh, ouch.
Asuka was waiting on it, Corey.
The Empress.
Edward says, I think it was mentioned on Raw last week, but I don't think they said anything after. Okay, Revolution to Evolution says they announced it in a WWE preview. Marshman96 says even Adam's X up. I don't know who that is. Oh, Adam's Pierce. Oh, Adam Pierce's updates said nothing about it. Okay, so all I'm saying is, if this was, it would be weird if it wasn't promoted and then they brought it up for no reason, saying it was canceled. And then if it was promoted, why wouldn't you do it? It's a big match at Wrestle fucking Palooza.
WWE Hall of Famer. That looks great on your
And it was
resume.
just
That puts you a little
weird.
closer to future
It was just like
opportunities
you're.
you may desire.
It's
Asuka
weird
understands
because
this matchup is
when
not-
the whole
not in
thing
vain.
happened with Stephanie,
Quite the opposite.
when they were telling her backstage, oh, we need a week to figure this out. Everybody was like, Pierce, you don't need a week to figure this out. We all know the match is going to be Io versus Stephanie. So why do we need a week to figure it out? You don't need to rack your brain over this. You don't need a week. So that was weird, the way that they did it. And then the way that they did it today with Io, where it was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like they keep doing the I'm so sorry thing to Stephanie and to Io. It's weird.
There we go. Uh-oh.
Dusan says last week on Raw, it was mentioned next week contract signing.
Start dropping the heavy artillery.
So then why not do
Sometimes you
it?
just gotta
No,
make a fight
I
out of
don't
it.
know.
That's exactly
I'm
right.
getting a little
Both
nervous
women,
about
same
it, though.
idea, same result.
Not-
Both women are down.
I'm not feeling good about it. About them
Trading
like
right hands.
doing that
Trading
with Stephanie
kicks.
and with Io too, because Io is part of this dance as well. Arthur says it was promoted across various WWE platforms and social media channels. Yo, I did not see that at all. Like at all.
Loading whatever they could possibly muster at the moment.
Asuka charges in, but is met.
Anyways,
by
I'm not
big
feeling
boot.
good about it though, regardless.
Oh, there's the cover. Lateral press.
And I think Asuka may have gotten a little overconfident.
Let's see what we got here. We got Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan Contreras. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, feeling that Dom is going to win on Friday and become double champion. And once that happens, that is when Finn pulls the trigger and betrays Dom. Yeah, we've still been waiting for that moment of when the Judgment Day is going to like split apart. And it still hasn't happened. And it feels like it's been teased now for a very long time. So you might be onto something here, Jonathan. That may be the moment where they actually finally go through with it. Thank you for the super chat, bro. We got Frank here who says, just realize you no longer have to name your unborn son Aaron Rodgers anymore. I believe the deal was if he won the Jets a Super Bowl, how do you feel? Yeah, so here's the thing, like if whoever, like if the Jets were to get a quarterback that was named like Butt Munch, Frankie, Lloyd, Vibo, Lala, whatever, some crazy ass fucking name. That's probably what I would have to name my child. Okay. Well, actually, that's what my husband thinks, but he's crazy. That ain't gonna happen. But yeah, he had said like if Aaron Rodgers won the Jets a Super Bowl because he thought they were gonna win with Aaron Rodgers, the first season.
And Nikki stood up to her. And now they're two in battle.
And I agreed. I was like, okay, fine, because I like the name Aaron. So I thought, okay, fine, that's not a bad name to agree to. If Aaron Rodgers wins the Jets a Super Bowl, I will name your firstborn son Aaron. I'm okay with that. So now I don't got to worry about it. Although I did like the name Aaron. Like if it was some other name, that would have been horrible. I would have never agreed to it. But I was okay agreeing to it.
Coming off of what happened in the Clash of Paris. That battle with Becky Lynch going after the Intercontinental.
All right, we're back on this match here, by the way, with Asuka and Nikki. Yeah, Big G says Justin isn't a bad name either. Problem is, I can't name my son Justin. My brother is named Justin. So, like, it would be weird, right? Like, if my brother was named Justin and my son was named Justin, that would be weird.
There it is. Kick connects. Asuka's down.
Hooks the leg to put her away.
Darren is like, what? What is happening?
To keep her foot on the gas pedal, Joe. Right now,
That's so funny.
Now is not the time to catch your own.
Eric Diaz says Justin the second.
You're dealing
Yeah,
with
I'm gonna need
every movement counts.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
I don't even know anymore.
Maintain momentum against the Empress of Tomorrow.
He had also said that if the Jets win the Super Bowl, I could get a cat. The Jets have not won a Super Bowl, so I have no cat.
Look at the counter.
Can't have nothing. Can't have nothing.
Oh, that kick came out of nowhere.
Right on.
Arthur Andrews says just incredible. I'm gonna name my kid Just Incredible.
Could this be the moment that she puts herself right back into it and starts to take control?
It's just a testament to how lethal of a striker Asuka is. One well-placed kick totally changed the complexion of this matchup.
Marshman says, don't worry, the Jets ain't winning a Super Bowl. Hey, you never know. It might happen. It might happen. And then I'll finally get my cat.
Nikki doing her best to mitigate the impacts on all these strikes. Covered by Asuka.
There's the cover. Nikki Bella.
Natasha says, who do we think is winning this?
Out here in the
Nikki's kind of, you know, they can really go any direction here, but I think it should be Asuka. But there might be they might do it in a way so that Nikki gets a moment. But no, I think it should be Asuka.
Could be in play, but no. Nikki able to work her way.
Unless Nikki gets some help, it should be Asuka.
I think it looks like fumes left in the tank for the Hall of Famer.
Right back into it.
Oh,
what a counter!
I think I was wrong. Oh wait, no. She didn't get it. She didn't get it.
Saw her get right up on the apron.
Bella looking for the
power. Oh, Bella slam! Nikki Bella into the cover.
Asuka stays alive.
It kind of had me feeling that they might give it to Nikki there. There were a couple of moments.
Look at what's waiting on Friday night. USA, McIntyre, Orton on SmackDown. Two of the greats. Much like we're seeing right now.
The Viper and Drew on SmackDown on a night when we already told you that the Beast Incarnate will be there too. Brock Lesnar.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was too good of a kick not for it to be over there for Nikki.
I think Nikki might
It was just too good.
Right now.
Yeah, and then she followed it up with another one. Oh.
Asuka's having
She's
too much
finishing
fun right
Nikki.
now, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, that's a W right there for Asuka. Nikki's got a tap. Nikki, love you, girl, but you got a tap here.
This offensive attack as Nikki
Oh, man, no, Asuka's got you. Yep, there it is. There it is. This match was definitely better than the one she had with Becky, though, right? I think it was better than the one she had with Becky.
Plenty of
I mean, it was shorter, I think, but I think still a little bit just more cohesive.
Asuka just made a Hall of Famer submit. What a win.
I love the way that Kyrie's like, yes, you got us. You got us. You got this W. You got us. Malik Pope says, Toxica
What an incredible
wins.
night we're having here in Milwaukee. Of course, let's remind you what happened.
I like
just
Asuka's
earlier
theme. Asuka's
with
theme is
AJ
underrated, guys. Her theme is cool. It's a cool theme. All right, they're running back what happened earlier with AJ and Becky. We got Cyclops is better than Wolverine, who says, fun fact, Nash has been my favorite wrestler since 1994. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad that you were able to catch that interview, man. Infamous Rare Local says, definitely promoted. Was happy to see Stephanie now. Bummed. Yeah. I know Frank's a Stephanie fan, so I get it. Cyclops is better than Wolverine says, Kyrie suffers from Stockholm Syndrome with Osteo. Whoa, what? Oh, is it like when you, like when someone treats you bad and you still stick with them? That's the one? I think so. Thank you, Cyclops.
It is now official.
All right, so there you go. The mixed tag team match is official.
A mixed tag team match as the husband.
All of us,
team of
let's
the
all
World
pretend to
Heavyweight
be
Champion
shocked.
Seth freaking Rollins and his Intercontinental Champion wife, Becky Lynch,
We're all just gonna pretend we're shocked.
And AJ Lee.
Yeah, power couples collide. Remember, that's on the enhanced ESPN app.
All right, we also got Terrence Matthews here who says Asuka is definitely clingy and possessive. Io, how dare you have friends other than us? Stop talking to them. Calm down, Asuka. It's so funny. She didn't like Io talking to Rhea. She didn't like her talking to Nikki. Didn't like her talking to literally anybody. All right, so next Monday they're gonna do another face-to-face with Punk and AJ and Becky and Seth.
Will come face to face live.
Yeah, it's so funny. She is the Toxica, Terrence. She really is.
Lyra Valkyria told Adam Pearce, the general manager,
oh, this is the Denise match. They're booking Lyra versus Roxanne next Monday.
Tonight. Now it's Roxanne Perez.
Yes.
And it just doesn't get any bigger than this. The farewell tour continues and makes us.
Yeah, he still has a couple more Raws, but
the greatest of all time.
Still, we got John Cena winding down those dates. Thank you, Terrence, for the support.
Right where he grew up, Western Mass.
We also got Infamous Raider Loco who says, some of my family call my son Frankie, so when he heard Butt Munch Frankie, he was like, what'd she say? I couldn't stop laughing now calling him.
Guess what? Butt
Munch
next
Frankie.
week, you get to do the exact same thing when you face off against Rob Lyra too. It's like two for the price of one, mate.
So funny.
Unbelievable.
Thank you, Frank.
Where have you been, dude?
Butt Munch Frankie.
I've just, been preparing for my match at Worlds Collide this Friday for my, AAA Mega Campeonato.
Ah, that's where you've been, huh? I thought you might have been off talking to your new amigo, El Grande Americano.
Finn, it's not even like that.
It's a fair question. Have you? Look, mate, we're all over here in the dark.
I like that JD's wearing a
Americano
Raquel
business.
shirt.
And I've been around
I
here
didn't even
long
know
enough to
Raquel had a shirt.
that nobody wants to lend a helping hand
That's
with
awesome.
anything unless they're expecting something in return.
No free lunches.
It's not even like that. Like I said, he was just trying to help because, it's a lucha thing. You guys just wouldn't understand, Well, maybe I wouldn't need help if you guys didn't get banned last week. The great Dom Mysterio sometimes needs help too.
The great Dom Mysterio sometimes needs help too.
Good idea.
Oh, Roxanne's gonna go talk to him. Think we actually get to see this?
Judgment Day Clubhouse.
She said she was gonna go talk to him.
It appears to be the case. But the Pfizer Forum no longer has a roof. What an ovation.
All right, it's time for the it's time for the main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California.
Los
weighing
Angeles.
240 pounds. Hell, hey, Knight.
So from the massive fatal.
All right,
four-way
I need
error,
1 second.
last week's attack from the Vision's Bronze. Then earlier tonight, with all the drama with them again and the Usos, specifically Jay, now LA Knight and Big Bronson Reed one-on-one, and it is next, right here, Raw on Netflix in front of a huge crowd in Milwaukee.
All right. All right. Hey, what's up, Victor? Thank you so much for joining the stream. He says, great show. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you, Victor. Yeah, it's been a fun show. Santi will be joining me after Monday Night Raw is over, and we'll be chatting about the show, what we saw, and all of that good stuff. For the rest of the week, I will be live tomorrow doing an NXT review, AEW Dynamite watch along and review. Friday, I'll be here for a double stream, which will be SmackDown and Worlds Collide. So it'll be a late night Friday. And then, yeah, that's basically what I have planned for the rest of this week. And hopefully I'll try to get some more videos out throughout the entire week. Yeah, we'll see what I get out of it these next couple of days. I got to come up with some video ideas. Sometimes it depends on the week. There are some weeks where I feel like I get a bunch of ideas and shit's just like flying off the walls. And then there's some weeks where I'm just like flatlined. I'm like, I got no, I don't know what to make a video on today. But no, regardless, something goes up every single day on this channel, whether it's a live stream, a video, some shorts, you name it, something is going up every day. Sometimes multiple things, actually a lot of times, multiple things a day. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you're here already, click that subscribe button. We're so close to 230 32,000 subscribers, I believe. We were like 60 away from hitting it. We're actually now, hold on, I'm doing math. 22 away. We're 22 subscribers away from hitting 232,000 subscribers here on the channel. Earlier, we were like 60 away. So it's gone up already. So yay, thank you so much. Yeah. We got XM202 Wow here who says, I acknowledge my tribal thief. Yeah, we're Bronson Reed fans around here. We love the meat on this show, okay? We love the meat here. Melissa Cabello here says, who here thinks this match will end in DQ? Oh, yeah. Let's see, guys. DQ, yes or no? Is Raw going to end? More people are speaking out. By the way, I've noticed this about Raw ending the way that it's been ending the last couple of weeks. I'm hoping the powers that be saw that and are like, all right, bet we're going to switch it up. So let's see if they do or if they just keep it going the way that they have.
Monday Night Raw. And if it's not Bronson Reed,
thank you, Melissa Cabello.
To be said for his cohort, Braun Breaker.
But yeah, Dill the Pickle, I was thinking the exact same thing. Says Bronson's coat is so cool. Yeah, that dude looks like a rich, evil villain's coat. Like whoever the rich, evil villain is in a movie, that would be, he would be wearing Bronson's coat for sure.
Week after week.
Davion Washington says, my sources are telling me that the Vision are backstage waiting for their cue to beat up LA Knight. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. So funny. So funny. Oh, there's Nikki.
Hey.
Okay, here we go. Another interaction with Nikki and Asuka.
Stephanie, what happened to you is exactly what Io is going to do to her.
You know what? I'm really sick of you. You ready for round 2? Because I am. You want to go now? You know what, Asuka?
Oh, there's Rhea. Oh, are they going to do a tag match?
Do we have a problem here?
Yeah! Two girlfriends.
Two girlfriends.
And you.
Yeah, tag match. Let's go.
I am top women in WWE. I'm Asuka.
I mean, she is that girl, Asuka.
Isn't it your friend Io Sky who's going for the Women's World Championship? Or did you forget that?
You know, you change your bucket.
I don't know what that was, but that was great. Pobrecita Kyrie, le pegan. Oh my gosh. Poor Kyrie. Kyrie's my favorite though in this whole scenario.
Very, very interesting.
We got infamous DJ1 who says save Kyrie.
At WrestlePalooza.
Mictaru, what's up, Mictaru? He says it's time for the meat screen for Bronson. Yeah, you're right, actually. Let me see. Where's our meat screen? Do I have my meat screen?
12 days away.
Dang, where's my meat screen? Hold on. I gotta update my meat screen. Meat! All right, we got the meat screen on here. Mictaru, ask for the meat screen. The meat screen is on for Bronson.
Roman Reigns, Tsunami, LA Knight, Jey Uso.
Yes, we have a meat screen around here. I've been needing to update the graphic, though. I've been having different ideas for what I want to do with the meat screen, but I keep forgetting. I always remember until the moment comes, and then I always forget. I got Dino Howard who says, someone help Kyrie. Oh, she's stuck in that situation, bro. She's stuck in it. Can't get her out. She has to make her own decisions.
On his own. This is the guy who is fought, scratched.
Omar says that Kyrie's going to be the main character soon. Yeah, I feel it. He's winning people over just by being the, like the, I don't even know what the right word is for that.
You gotta have a plan B.
She's just there being pushed around. People usually feel bad for people like that. Especially because it's so funny.
Every line to do it as LA Knight.
Infamous Raider Loco says, down for Rhea, Nikki versus Asuka, Kyrie, WrestlePalooza. Sure. Honestly, I don't see why not.
Yet Roman Reigns
That would be a cool match.
As a result.
Oh, there he goes, flying out to the
RB
floor.
Andrew says, Arby's, we have the
LA
beats.
Knight
The
could
beats.
be meeting a very similar fate if he
Engineer
doesn't
says
watch
T-bone steak at
himself.
that. I know,
Oh,
for
this
real.
man
Ron
stalking a
Stella
few
says
feet
beef.
in
It's
front
what's
of
for
this
dinner.
Maniac, this mutant.
Till the pickle says meat,
Braun
meat, meat.
Breaker.
Big G says Kyrie blink twice if you're being held against your will.
LA Knight needs someone to watch his
Zachary
six,
Walton
man.
says if you're vegetarian or vegan, this
Oh!
channel is not
We
for
heard that
you.
exchange
We
he had
like
with
the
Jimmy
meats.
Uso backstage.
I could just say it's
And
like
he's willing to
vegan
take-
meat
Look
because
at
like
this.
there's
Look at
such
the
thing
strength
as
and
vegan
pure
meat.
power of
It's like
Bronson
plant-based.
Bronson
So if
Reed's
anybody
one of the
here is vegan or
strongest men on the
vegetarian, we're just gonna
roster.
say
Oh, good
it's
thing LA Knight just got out of the
plant-based.
way.
Just in
I actually
time.
I've had
Reed may be a few
plant-based
inches shorter after that
meat
impact.
before when I was trying to like, clean up my diet. But I don't it's like hit or miss. It depends on what brand you buy. There's some that are not bad, but it really depends on the brand. It really, really does. Like I love like turkey burgers. Those are usually pretty good. Veggie burgers. Oh, I do love that veggie burger patties. But if you get a bad brand, ugh. You get a good brand, thumbs up. Actually, the Habit. I'm not sure if you guys have a Habit. It's a fast food place. But the Habit actually has a really good veggie burger. They have my favorite veggie burger at the Habit. So in case anybody wants to not have meat, get the veggie burger. Yep, Zachary Walton says you're right. Impossible Products is pretty good. Yeah, I don't remember which ones I like. I usually remember them just by the box. Like I gotta see the box.
He's a big man who can create velocity.
John Harris like my vegetables to look like vegetables. Brandon says no bread, no water, just
all the
weed.
time, but LA Knight refusing to relent, even though it might be his best course of action in this one.
Corey, I think he's one of those guys where it's almost like your mind, your eyes play tricks.
Spike Hunter says it depends on how you season it. It tastes better when spicy. Yeah, everything tastes better spicy.
Absolutely, and the name that comes to mind
Everything.
quite frequently in conversations around Big Bronson Reed, Bam Bam Big.
Of course.
One of the most legendary big men of all
I recently
time.
had,
Bronson Reed has proudly fashioned his style after.
Spicy avocado toast.
Right onto
Spicy
the edge of our
avocado
announce
toast
desk.
is
That may
way
have been
better
a
than
Hail
just
Mary that
ordinary
LA Knight
avocado
needed to
toast.
get control of this one. Knight staring down Breaker once again.
And now barking right in his face. Oh, just getting out of the way and turning around and sending him into the post.
Looking for more insurance is the megastar.
Plowing right through those steel steps.
All right, we are going to a commercial break. All right, we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, let's see what we got in here. What is everybody talking about? We got Zachary Walton who says black bean burgers are good. I've never had a black bean burger, actually.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Knight's
Reed
gonna
catch-
pay.
Oh, he sends him onto our
Ooh.
desk.
James Irving says, I understand vegans wanting to be healthy, but why are they trying to make their food taste like meat? Because meat is so good. It's so good.
Sickening impact.
It was.
So good. By the way, when you know how everyone says that Kansas City has really good barbecue? Well, for the first time in my life, a couple months ago, I tasted barbecue in Kansas City. Guys, I'm not kidding you when I tell you, barbecue is kind of ruined for me in any other place. I went to a place out here in LA that apparently is like a really popular, successful barbecue place, and I was just like, nope, it does not compete to that place that I went to in Kansas City. So fucking good. I had a brisket burger. Oh my god, guys, it was the best burger I've ever had in my life. Like, I have not had a burger like that in my entire life. That brisket burger, it just like melted in your mouth. Actually, I was wearing this Rhea Ripley shirt when I went to that place. If you live in Kansas City, by the way, or near Kansas City, the place that I went to is called Wolfpack Barbecue. Wolfpack Barbecue. You won't forget it if you're a wrestling fan. And I just found it because it was the nearest place, and I didn't really feel like walking a lot. I went to Wolfpack Barbecue. Again, Wolfpack Barbecue, Kansas City. Shout out to them. Get yourself the brisket burger. It's fucking amazing. Like, you will literally send me thank you letters. You're gonna be like, thank you so much, Denise. I discovered this burger. I'm not kidding you. It's really good. Oh man, I kind of want to go back just to go have that fucking burger, guys. Oh my god. Yep, infamous DJ1 says Kansas City is known for their barbecue. That's why I went. I mean, not why I went to Kansas City, but that's why I went to go have barbecue, because I had heard that their barbecue was amazing, and they weren't lying when they said it. MJ says, what kind of Netflix do you have, Denise? The highest tier, and I still have commercials. Because I use a VPN. So I use a VPN, and I changed my location to Canada. So I think that's the reason why I don't get the commercials, because of my location. Because
what a scene here in
my
Milwaukee.
account
Monday Night
itself
Raw on Netflix.
is
Jordan
I actually don't know how to find out what account I have.
The return of AJ Lee, but right now LA Knight taking on this challenge, a big Bronson Reed. Oh, and Reed able to secure him and slams him down. Looking to put him away, hook of the leg, and that right shoulder getting up from LA Knight.
I'm gonna find out right now. Hold on.
Bronson Reed did his best to create an LA Knight-sized hole right in the center of the ring. And I don't know if
have
anybody
the
in Kaiser form right
guys,
now
I
is
have
having
the
more fun than
standard
Braun Breaker,
HD.
who's been
Whatever
stalking,
plan that is, that's the
pacing
one I
back and
have. The
forth on
standard
outside, but
HD.
grinning from ear to
But
ear
again,
for
I
most of this
changed
matchup.
my location.
God.
So I think that's
That
the
right
reason
hand
why I
from
don't get the
Reed came from
commercials.
the depths of his soul.
Thank you, MJ.
And now just putting
We're also
all
back from commercial, by the way.
30 pounds and the added pressure right across the throat of LA. Look at Braun Breaker. Would you look at the moment the referee is turned around?
Brandon Payne says brisket burgers are my
LA
fave,
Knight's
bro. I'm with
expecting
you.
these sort of shenanigans, Joe.
Well, T says
LA
barbecue in
Knight
San
just
Antonio
doesn't
hits
trust
different.
anyone
Shout out to
enough watch
Pinkerton.
his
I've never
back.
had it
You
in
better be
San
careful.
Antonio,
I see
so
you right
I'll
here.
remember that next time I'm there.
I've been nothing but respectful to this man. I believe
Ron
he is the
Stallop
future
says
of
Denise talking about
WrestleMania.
meat
I
is
believe
better
he
than
is
this
the future
match.
of this business. Say it a little louder, Joe.
Oh man.
Say it a little louder.
We also have Terrence Matthews here who says earlier Braun Breaker's transition from calm to angry was done very weird. Oh yeah, Terrence, we were laughing about that here on the watch along where he did that.
And is this the
Yeah, that was
opportunity that he
it's because like Braun is that person that he's a very intense wrestler, right? Like his intensity is so above average, but he needs to like really be in the zone for him to lock in like that. If you're telling him just be intense out of nowhere, I don't think he could really just like pull it out, you know? Like he has to be in the moment.
Things haven't worked
That's what I think is the difference. Because you know it's
feeling the fire again. Oh man!
Right up
it's like when you're mad, when you're really mad,
the driver in LA
you're mad, right? But when someone tells you like pretend you're mad, and you're like, oh, I'm so mad. That's literally what it is. Like you can't pretend it. Some people can, some people can't.
Oh, able to parry that.
Oh no!
Just tosses him over.
Thank you, Terrence.
Ragdolls him like he weighs nothing.
You also got Frank here who says, don't mean to plug, but just heard of Golden Bully, and they can deliver you any food from anywhere in the world so you can get their barbecue. Just FYI. What? I've never heard of that, infamous Radio Loco. I don't mind knowing that information. Golden Belly, he says. Never heard of that in my life. I'm going to have to look at that afterwards. Thank you for letting me know. No idea.
Oh, no. Oh!
Although I imagine the delivery charge is going to be like up to butt expensive.
LA Knight on the announce desk. Running off, jumping, it's a timekeeper.
I wasn't sure exactly how LA Knight was going to do that. He went from the commentary table to the barricade, a little pizzazz, and then bam on Bronson. Give me a replay. I need to re-see that. I need to re-see the
this is adrenaline. This is will.
I need to re-see that. I'm already confused. What I just saw.
Reed tosses Knight back in. He was able to survive that in timekeeper, and now both these men, so much has been taken out of them, but they battle deep into the night here in Milwaukee.
LA Knight doing his best to muster enough to take down Ozilla.
Oh, jam. I think Bronson couldn't even keep up no more with LA Knight there for a second.
Again.
Just ragdolls him again, but can't land a squash. Oh, look for the jumping
neck
breaker.
Couldn't get it.
Somehow, Bronson Reed stands up to it.
Reed had the wherewithal to grasp the top rope and
Oh, the senton misses.
No water in the pool for the
Eric Diaz
Aussie
says,
tonight.
"Meatzilla."
LA now with a chance to make something big happen.
He's got him lined up for the leaping elbow if he wants it.
Yeah.
Jumps up and delivers. Here's Knight for
Come on,
the
Bronson,
win.
kick out. Bronson, kick out. Bronson. Thank you.
Bronson Reed stays alive. And Joe, I got to call it out if I'm being honest. It looks like Braun Breaker's starting to sweat a little as LA Knight continues to string together offense, including that beautiful elbow, but not enough to keep the Kaiju Big Bronson Reed down. BFT coming.
Oh, he was looking for the BFT, but then Breaker gets up on the apron, and instead it's a jagged edge. It's a jagged edge from 330 pounds.
Nice. All right, good win there for Bronson. That's our boy right there. Bronson getting the dub.
Big Bronson.
Hey, not so. Now we didn't get like the whole roster coming out. Just Bronson. I mean, Braun Breaker.
Eye off the ball to deal with Braun Breaker.
But at least we haven't gotten the whole roster out
jagged
here.
edge. Death Valley driver for his trouble. And now we had to know this was
Although I
coming.
think we're about to get Jimmy.
Just had to
I'm pretty
know.
sure Jimmy and Jay are probably going to run out there right now. Oh, look, there you go. There's Jimmy.
It's Big
Big
Jim.
Jim. Here comes Big Jim. Doing
Big
the
Jim.
right thing.
We know
Super
Jey
kick.
Uso didn't want any part of this.
Oh, a
Nice.
spear from Breaker.
I think Jimmy got stuck there. He was
Jimmy
like,
Uso
oh.
in half. LA Knight said, I have to do it on my own.
All right,
We
now
got a
Jay's
little
going to
bit
come
of help
out to
for a
help
moment
Jimmy.
From Jimmy Uso, and now Jimmy Uso
So
is paying
Jay's
the
going to
price
come out
the
in just a
center of
second.
the
Give it a
ring.
minute. Give it a second.
Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt. And getting
He's almost
sent down
there.
To the floor so
He's
they can
running.
then double
He's
team
running.
the
He's making his way. I
senton
just know
on
it.
Jim.
Jimmy Uso in a world of trouble.
There he is.
I thought he took off. He's here. They messed with his brother.
I like the way
And
Jay ran.
Uso
It was
is
kind
here
of, it
for
was
Big
like a
Jim.
run, but with like a
Super
little
kick.
jazzy,
Right
like a little
hand.
jazz in it. It
Toe
was
to
like,
toe.
yeah, I'm here,
Yeet
run.
after yeet from the crowd.
That was funny.
And the right hand just has Braun Breaker
Yeet.
flopping. Another super kick, Corey.
A little WrestlePalooza
Spear.
preview from the Usos, who will reunite to battle the Vision.
See, now
to
Braun
be the
Breaker's
crystal
feeling
ball,
the
Joe.
real adrenaline. You
That
see,
could
like
happen
that
in
was real.
Indianapolis.
That was the
Another
real
Braun
huff and
Breaker
puff.
spear.
Not what he was doing earlier.
We may want to reserve a few beds in Indianapolis local medical facility.
No, he's not stacking them.
Oh my
This could
God.
be a tsunami here.
I think somebody needs to start praying.
Oh, LA Knight! A steel chair! LA Knight! A steel chair gets tossed also at Breaker.
The megastar found an equalizer.
And he's able to clear them. Thank goodness the Usos have LA Knight nearby.
Come in now. We good?
Oh no, there's you can't wrestle chance. Oh wait, Jesus! I just realized that Jay just sorry, my brain went like glitch right now with with him taking out LA Knight. Damn it! I thought they were gonna turn LA Knight heel. I thought that last week. I completely read that. Jey Uso gives zero fucks. He's like, I'm not impressed with this. Yeah, man. He's not impressed at all. I kind of like it though. I like this Jay, guys. You know what? Like, I'm liking that Jay really took what Roman had to say to heart, because all of this started once Roman, oh my gosh, once Roman had that talk with him, Sorry, it's all just hitting me right now. Once Roman had that talk with Jay, after that talk, he took out CM Punk. Remember that? When he just like super kicked CM Punk. Then he just did it right now to LA Knight. Was there anybody else in there that he'd done anything to? I don't remember, but those are two moments right there. I don't know. Let's see what's happening here with Jay. We might go in a different direction than we didn't expect. So we'll see. But we still have our post show coming up, guys. So in just a couple of minutes, Santi usually takes a little bit, like maybe like 8 or 10 minutes or so. And then he'll join and then we'll go ahead and get the post show started. So for those of you who are here, just take a little patience and we kind of just like chill until he gets here. Let me see. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, leave Big Jim alone. He about to be a daddy again. Plus, Naomi already making him sleep outside since she missed AJ Lee back. Love her tweet. She's so freaking funny. She's so funny. I love how she's just so good at Twitter. So good. Thank you, Infamous Raider Loco. He also says, LOL, I blame the gummies, but it's Gold Belly. Heard it on my local radio station this past week. I'm looking into it. Also had great barbecue in Kansas City. Okay, well, if you do look into it, let me know if you end up ordering from it. And let me know how crazy those delivery charges are. Because I could just imagine, like, I don't know if they have, like, drivers doing it, like Uber Eats or what. Clearly, if it's, like, from really far, they'd have to, like, send it in a plane or something. Can you imagine my burger being sent in a plane? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't imagine that. Like, oh, what's that? What are we shipping on this plane? Oh, well, it's a brisket burger from Kansas City flying over to LA just for Denise Salcedo. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my God. That would be, I don't even like to, usually when I order from like Uber Eats and stuff, I do places that are like within 40 minutes. Like I never do a place that's like, and even not even 40 minutes, I'm exaggerating, 20, 30 minutes. If it's like an hour, like 55 plus, like I never order from those places. I'm like, that's going to take forever to get here. So I can't even imagine a whole ass freaking plane flying my food. We got Terrence Matthews here who says, I'm not usually a fan of Jay Spears, but that one was actually pretty good. I feel so bad because I put out a couple months ago a graphic that was asking people on Instagram what spear they think is the best spear of all time. And I had Jay's picture on there and people were like, why the fuck is Jay's picture on there? And I'm like, damn guys, people would have been mad if I didn't include Jay. And they were mad that I included Jay. And I was like, damn, poor Jay. Thank you so much, Terrence Matthews, for the love. Really appreciate that. Alrighty guys. Well, we got to go ahead and take a break though. And when we return, we'll kind of go kill some time until Santi gets here. But let me tell you, hold on. I'm not ready yet, actually. Damn it. Usually I'm more prepared for this stuff. All right. If you want to make sure that you're prepared when you're about to get Monday Night Raw, Blue Chew, make sure you do it with Blue Chew promo code Denise and lay that smack down. Are you having technical difficulties in bed? Are you tired of being counted out, tapping out, or simply jobbing out? Get out of developmental and get drafted to the best sex you ever had with today's podcast sponsor, Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activities. And Blue Chew is putting its money where its mouth is and offering you a month free. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to your door. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Remember, hard times breed better men. So make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use the promo code Denise. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code Denise. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Alrighty, everyone. I'm still waiting for Santi, so we're going to give him a few more minutes. And in the meantime, oh, Jesus, I'm trying to, oh, there it is. In the meantime, we're going to kind of stall for some time. So this is sort of like the time where I have like people just send in comments and stuff. Anything that you guys want to get off your chest, now is the chance to do so. I do read your guys' comments as we sort of wait and kill some time until Santi gets here. So this is killing time. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see who's in this building right now. Let's give some shout outs. Who's here? Hey, yo, shout out to Diana Quintanilla. Thank you so much, Diana, for joining the stream. We were talking about earlier, like our favorite burger places. Mine's is Wolfpack Barbecue in Kansas City. Infamous DJ One says Cheesecake Factory has the best burger I ever tasted. Damn, you know what? I don't remember if I've ever ordered a burger from Cheesecake Factory. I do not remember, actually, but I do like Cheesecake Factory. I've gone there multiple times, but I feel like I always order chicken when I'm there. I don't think I've ever ordered the burger, so we'll see. Also, shout out to Fur P, who's also here, suggesting flight eats. Yo, apparently it's a thing. You can get yourself some food and whatnot. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got Kieran, who's also here. What's up, Kieran? Shout out to KLF, who says Blue Chew promo coming in 1, 2, 3. Hey, what? Breaking news. Santi, you're usually gone. You usually take a little longer.
I know. Well, it was such a boring episode of Monday Night Raw there at the end that there wasn't anything really much to talk about, but
oh man, there was some good stuff. There were some moments that I can't wait to get your thoughts on.
yeah, it was all right. The Jey Uso stuff there at the end was interesting.
Okay. Oh yeah, that'll be fun to talk about. All right, well, let's get to it. Ready, guys? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the Raw Post Show. It is Monday, September 8th. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and I'm joined by Santi Zap, and we are here to talk about this show. Santi, how are you? Hey, I like your background, by the way.
Yeah, it's my GameCube collection back there. I've been collecting GameCube games now for the past like 8 months, and I got a bookshelf for like $60. It was such an ordeal to get this bookshelf. I ordered a bookshelf at the store. I went there and they're like, oh no, we grabbed the wrong one. So then they make this poor kid bring it back to bring this other one out. And then the girl at the counter goes, oh wait, no, that was the right one. So they brought out another one. So then he had to go put this one away that he brought out to bring back the one that he originally brought out. Like a 2-minute purchase turned into 25 minutes.
No, that sucks. But hey, it looks like you got a lot done in 8 months. How did you even fit that in your schedule at this point?
I dabble. I've got my hobbies. I'm in and out of different
Santi,
things.
you're a vampire. You don't sleep. That's what I've come to. That's the conclusion I've come to.
I've learned to operate on like 5 to 6 hours of sleep every single night. That's me.
No way. So wait, you consider 6 hours of sleep good?
That's like
that's your like I slept good amount.
That's a good night. Yeah.
Shut up. You don't even want to hear my number. You don't want to hear my number. A good night for me is 9 to 10 hours. If I don't get at least 9 hours, it ain't happening, bro.
Dude, I think I only get 9 hours of sleep if I am like on drugs. Like if I am high or something. That's the only way I get that much sleep.
Now, there's been times where my husband will come in and he's gonna like, are you dead? Like, are you literally dead? Like, let me just make sure she's breathing right now. No, I like to get my sleep. If I get 8 hours, it's like, all right. If I get 6 hours, Santi, I'm a zombie the whole day. Like, forget about it. But anyways, we have Monday Night Raw to get into, and you know, it's been like since Friday night, Santi, it has just been a whirlwind. I'm sure you've seen just the amount of a buzz that there has been surrounding AJ Lee, how many t-shirts she sold, all of the impressions she got on social media, videos, I mean, everything. People are excited to talk about AJ, and she went out there and we heard her promo for the very first time. Of course, she didn't get to say much on Friday Night SmackDown because she left Becky Lynch with a black eye, but she went out there, cut a promo to the point where it was something kind of surprising for me because she actually got the chance to open up about something very serious, which was, mental health. And she's been such a huge advocate of that for several years. And for her to be able to go out there and speak about it on such a big platform here, this was great. We even got therapy chants. How did you feel? Let's start there. How did you feel about AJ Lee's promo and getting to open up about that?
Yeah, therapy seems to be more over than like half the WWE roster. Like those therapy chants were loud. It was just nice hearing a more human side of AJ Lee before things kind of dive into the ridiculousness of the world of the WWE, because we haven't seen her for 10 years. So it was nice to get a more human side promo, like where you been, how you doing, you've been good. But I think after that one, I'm good to dive into the ridiculousness of the AJ Lee character, the psychotic one, the crazy one. That's what I want to see moving forward. But I'm glad that they did open it up with a nice little welcome back type of conversation, as opposed to immediately jumping into character mode, WWE mode AJ Lee, which I'm sure will be the default moving forward. It was nice to have a more personal promo there initially, which is such a huge contrast to what we got from Becky Lynch, because Becky Lynch was out there in full character, right? In full crazy, like insane Becky Lynch, and being just as awesome as ever, which of course people are going to try and compare the promo there of AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. They're so different that they're basically like not comparable at all. But like, obviously Becky Lynch, who's been doing this nonstop every single week, is going to be better on the microphone than somebody who hasn't done it in front of an audience that big in over a decade. Like, there's going to be some rest there with AJ Lee, which I did see some of it, but the message to me was good. I liked the personal touch of the promo, and I liked her shift there, kind of like halfway into it, about Becky Lynch. I was happy with it.
Yeah, and I noticed the little rusty points, but I would tell you like why I didn't care. The reason why I didn't care was because that happened primarily when she was talking about like the personal stuff. And what I liked about this too was that when AJ Lee went out there and she was cutting her promo, she didn't come across as robotic. She didn't come across as, hey, I'm back and I'm scripted and hear me cut a
like
WWE
Nikki Bella
promo.
Like Nikki Bella. Like, I'm just call it what it is. Like Nikki Bella.
Right. Okay. Like Nikki Bella. You don't want her to go out there and be like, this is the script that they wrote for me, and I'm now saying the words, and I haven't had experience in 10 years, whatever. No, she didn't do that. Instead, she went out there and it was like talking to a regular person and having a regular conversation. Hey, I've been gone for 10 years. This is what I did in 10 years. And talking about her mental health journey. And a part of me, Santi, kind of wanted to hear more. I wasn't ready for her to shift into the character portion. I wanted to hear more about what she did during those 10 years and all of the projects and everything that she was involved in, because she was gone for so long. And that was the thing that we knew was going to happen with this promo, where it was, okay, you have so many things that they had to get done in this 25 minute promo that they did. You had to have AJ Lee go out there and address, hey, I've been gone for 10 years. This is who I am, and I'm back. But then she also had to address Becky Lynch and the feud that she's doing, which, like you said, is an entirely different thing to do. You're in character. They had to issue the challenge for WrestlePalooza, accept the challenge for WrestlePalooza, but also have the melee and, the drama unfold there. So they really packed a lot into this very lengthy segment. But again, it left me wanting to hear more about AJ Lee and where she's been at and what she's been doing. And part of me hopes that, I don't know who's going to be the first person to like sit down and have an interview with AJ Lee where you can actually hear about her time away from WWE. But if they do one on TV in WWE with like Jackie Redmond or somebody, I really hope they do something like that, because I feel like a lot of fans want to know more. Like, hey, what was it like when you came back and just everything? And maybe she does a podcast with Stephanie McMahon. I don't know.
Oh, that's going to happen. Absolutely. Brought to you by Surfshark, of course, with Stephanie McMahon. I'm sure we'll get that. I'm sure we'll get more of the personal side of the pursuit of the signing of AJ Lee when we get to WWE Unreal. I'm confident that that's probably going to be like an entire episode, like the return of AJ Lee. I would not be surprised. But yeah, no, like I'm so excited for this match. I do find it hilarious, by the way, and this isn't it happened in this, but it's happened a couple of times now with how silly the name WrestlePalooza is.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
when I read it, I'm like, oh, it's fine, whatever, WrestlePalooza. But then like hearing like, yeah, you and me, you serious fight right here at WrestlePalooza. It's like, oh God, I hate that name.
Sounds very 2000s, doesn't it?
If somebody said in the chat, this feels more like a bonanza than a palooza. This should be Wrestle Bonanza.
What if they did like WrestleCella?
Oh, WrestleCella. Yeah, that's fine.
WrestleCella, WrestleStock. I don't know. I'm trying to
WrestleStock.
think of festival names, but I don't really know very many festivals. That's the extent of my festival knowledge, Santi. I'm out. I don't got anything else. That's it. Or oh no, never mind. Well, they do like an iHeartRadio festival, but that is the iHeart Wrestling. That's probably worse than WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, no, WrestlePalooza is such a silly name, but whatever. I digress. I'm pumped for this. The thing I'm most excited about just in general with AJ Lee is the like infinite amount of new matches for AJ Lee, right? The fact that like the only person from the time that AJ Lee that's still there is Nikki Bella and Natalya is like insane. Like every single match that she has moving forward is a brand new match, because a lot of people, and I really don't blame them, a lot of people that watch in the 2010s aren't that excited for AJ Lee because they're like, well, I've never got to see like that amazing AJ Lee match. Yeah, because they never let her. AJ Lee was a fantastic wrestler in an era where they didn't want her to be a fantastic wrestler. Now we are in an era of fantastic women's wrestlers with AJ Lee now being allowed to be a fantastic wrestler. Now we're going to get those great AJ Lee matches that like literally like what was she allowed to work? Like 3-minute matches at most usually back in like in the 2010s. The excitement of AJ Lee isn't because we're getting this fantastic wrestler back. It's that we're getting a fantastic wrestler that's going to be allowed to be a fantastic wrestler for the first time in her career.
And how many times in wrestling don't you wish, oh man, I wish this wrestler was around while this wrestler's around, because we would have seen matches with this person versus that person, where you kind of wish people were around in different periods and different times. And that's not always something that's very possible. So when you do get people or these moments like AJ Lee returning, you get all of these fresh matchups. I mean, God, she hasn't had feuds with the best of the best. And it's crazy to think about how much has really happened and how much women's wrestling has really evolved in the last 10 years. And when she was last around, like, they didn't even have as many girls that could go to that certain level, and the wrestling has gotten better. So now we're finally going to get to see that. We're going to get to see what that looks like. And in a way, I do know that AJ Lee is going to have a microscope on her where people are going to be like, oh, you guys loved her so much, but can she actually go? Can she actually compete to the level of the women that you're seeing now? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to see, and that's going to be something. But I also don't feel like putting that microscope on her because, again, she was gone for 10 years. I mean, really, I know it sounds like it went by so fast, but when you really take a step back and you deduct 10 years of your own life and where were you at 10 years ago? What did you do in those 10 years? You really notice how much time really truly went by. I know she looks great physique-wise. She looks amazing. So that already has me hopeful, but I don't think AJ Lee would have came back if she didn't feel in her heart that she can go and that she can actually go out there and have good matches with the women of today.
Yeah, I'm in full agreement here. I think that she's going to be great. Is there going to be ring rust? Is there going to be mic rust? Like, it would be an impossibility that there isn't. Like you said, we're talking about 10 years. Like, if I stop speaking Spanish for 10 years, I would become one of those no sabo kids. Seriously, I would
Yes.
use it. If you don't use it, you lose it. Like there is 100% going to be there's going to be ring rust. I'm ready for it. I've like factored it in to her return. Like, yep, I'm expecting like some awkward moments here or there. That's bound to happen, but it doesn't change my level of overall excitement.
We're grading with a curve here. We're grading with a curve, but also she's very I think character-wise, that's something that people really have always liked from AJ Lee. I think that's part of the reason she sort of appeals to a lot of people, because believe it or not, people love crazy chicks. Like, girls love crazy girls and guys love crazy girls as well.
A guy loves a crazy girl until he gets a crazy girl.
That, you know what? Hey, I don't blame you on that, because I do see guys say, oh yeah, I love crazy chicks, and then they break up with them and they're like, why? Would you break up with her? Oh, she was crazy.
It's true. It's true. Guys want a crazy chick till they get a crazy chick.
So, I mean, she appeals to people on the character dynamic side of it. So that's what I'm excited for. But this was fun. You know, the match was made. I love the moments of, you know what I find funny too? What Becky Lynch reminds me of? Becky Lynch reminds me of, you know, those people that they care so much about what other people think of them, where they constantly compare their lives to other people, and you're just like, damn, live your own life. She's out here being like, my hot husband and I wear much better than you guys, and I'm like, yo, she's about to be like, we make more money than you. She's about to be like, we have a bigger house than you. That's the kind of vibes that Becky Lynch is giving me in this whole entire feud. It's so funny,
and she's playing it so well. Like this. Comparing Becky Lynch to AJ Lee is all you're going to do is do yourself a disservice. Just have AJ Lee for a little while, at least in your head, be in a vacuum. Let her impress you on her own accord. Because if you if you compare her to what is right now the best worker in WWE, male or female, and Becky Lynch, if you ask me, she is having fantastic matches. She's having amazing promos. And that's just not me saying that. The world is saying that. I think you're going to do yourself a disservice with AJ Lee.
I thought you were going to say Sports Illustrated is saying that. I was waiting for it, Santi.
I missed it.
You left me hanging there. I was like, I thought we were about to say it at the same time. You know, I was laughing during the watch along, and I was thinking to myself, bro, she's about to start pulling out her cage match rating. I've got this on cage match. If she did that, Santi, oh my God, I would scream.
That would be so funny.
Because that's so insider wrestling. They only like the hardcore wrestling fans that go on fucking cage match know about this stuff. Like, do you go on cage match, Santi? Like, how often do you go?
Almost never. The only times that I go on cage match is like if I'm in a podcast discussion or I'm live streaming and I ask questions like, oh, when was the last time Asuka and Nikki Bella had a match? So then I'll try and go there, and then, oh, I guess they never have, like what we got today.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to use it. At least I think so. But I do know that like a lot of people do go and like take that stuff seriously. Like they leave reviews and such, and really state their opinions like on every show. I don't ever vote, but I do use it for the exact same thing you do, where I'm like, when's the last time this person wrestled that person? Or has this person ever wrestled that person? Things like that I find very useful. So I guess in a way we all kind of use cage match for different reasons.
Yeah. But like using it like a Rotten Tomatoes, I'll never do that.
All right, we got PWS here who says, did you know Stephanie Vaquer hasn't been on WWE TV because she failed a drug test? What? Yeah, she tested positive for WebPa. I didn't say it right. WebPa. You scared me, PWS. I was like, what kind of bullshit are we falling for?
Denise, that was a stupid fucking joke in my live stream, and I cannot believe it's followed here.
You made this joke?
No, I didn't make the joke. Somebody sent it to me like this, and I cackled laughing at first. And then now they're sending it here.
No, you know what
The original.
I thought that this was one of those things, you know, like those fake accounts, like not those fake accounts, but you know those accounts on Facebook that just spread freaking lies and shit?
Yes.
I thought it came from one of those websites, and I'm like, what do you mean she failed the drug test? No, she didn't. I was about to be like, what?
Instead of wrestle votes, Wessel votes. I've fallen for Wessel votes a lot of times.
Oh my God. Oh God, that's so funny. Okay, thank you, PWS, for the laugh. And also the minor, like, mini heart attack that I had. Because in my brain, Santi, I was like, why am I reading this? Okay, well, we need to talk about Stephanie, though, because that is a huge topic on today's show. And that is, so we all know she has this big matchup against Io Sky at WrestlePalooza for the title. they announced, apparently, I didn't even realize it, that they were supposed to have a contract signing on today's show. And Pierce just basically told Io, hey, that contract signing is not happening. I'm sorry. He didn't say a reason. We didn't see Stephanie on the show. We have been talking about how we don't see Stephanie. We've been talking about how silly it was that it took him a whole week to even come up with the match. What is going on with this, Santi? I'm like flabbergasted with why is the way that I kind of made a joke about this was it feels to me that Stephanie is locked in this WWE tower and we need fucking Shrek and Donkey to come in and slay the dragon
a hero
and get Stephanie out. Exactly. What is happening?
They're gonna fuck this up. They're gonna take Stephanie Vaquer, a sure thing, a lock, and they're gonna fuck it up. They just are. They're going to. She could win the world championship and they're gonna lock her away in this tower to never be seen again. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm concerned. I'm a concerned citizen right now for Stephanie Vaquer.
Dude, I don't know what to say because she was doing everything right. Everything. She got over with the people without barely saying a word. They made a whole buzz around her. They had her win this battle royal at Evolution, gave her this big moment. She was wrestling on Raw before she was even a main roster superstar. She was just getting so much buzz and hype, and it seemed like the company was going, okay, cool, let's push you. Let's pull you up on this pedestal. And suddenly it's just all disappeared right before our eyes. Now, I can't say all because she still has the match at WrestlePalooza, but what the hell is going on that they did not do this contract signing?
Denise, have you seen the show Love is Blind?
No, I don't watch reality love programs.
I watch a lot of it.
Oh,
and
no, Santi.
Usually
Brain
what
is
happens,
like mush after those things.
Yeah. Usually what happens in those shows is they love bomb each other. They love bomb each other with all the kissy and huggy compliments. And then they get to the real world where they have to try and have an actual relationship, and then it just doesn't work out. It's like they love bummed us with Stephanie Vaquer. Look at the future of women's wrestling, Stephanie Vaquer. She's still the NXT Women's Champion, but yet we're still going to show her on Raw because we love her so much, and she's going to be somebody that we push to the moon. And then we finally get Stephanie Vaquer, and they're like, you thought, you fucking idiots, that we were actually going to push Stephanie Vaquer, that we were going to give you a new women's superstar to latch your teeth onto? Just kidding. Have more Nikki Bella in your diet, you bums.
Look, I can't even. You're right. I mean, that's how it feels right now. You're right. I don't know how else to paint this picture. It's not looking good. And I'm sad about it. I'm sad because while they were love bombing us, I bought into it. Like, I fell for this fairy tale. And it really bums me out. I don't know what else to say. Like, okay, I really hope that by the time we do get to WrestlePalooza, now I'm even scared. I'm scared. What if they're like, oh, hey, this match isn't happening after all? If that were to happen, I would be like, all right, what the hell is going on? Like, seriously. But let's say, all is good and she has her match at WrestlePalooza and she wins and we go from there. I know you expressed your concerns last week about what they even do with the follow-up. I now also have those exact same concerns because at first I thought, okay, I gave them the benefit of the doubt, Santi. When the whole thing with Naomi happened, I really said, okay, fine. I get it. I'm going to let you guys do what you need to do, even though you didn't need that extra week. I'm still going to give you the benefit of the doubt. But now the benefit is out. I can't. Now I'm just wondering what is going on. Do you not know? Because my concern is that they don't know how to push somebody like Stephanie. She's not a full-on English speaker. And we have seen that whenever you have people that aren't full-on English speakers, they don't know how to prime them up in that spotlight. And that is my fear right now. My fear is that they don't know how to make somebody like Stephanie. They don't know how to continue her flame. They don't know how to continue her buzz. She's got all the tools, everything, but they don't know how to continue it. And that is where I'm like kind of panicking.
But like, why call her up? Like, she's doing perfectly fine in NXT. There was no need for Stephanie Vaquer yet. There really wasn't. The roster was deep enough to run a while longer without Stephanie or Julia, right? Without either of them on the main roster. They should have just kept them both on NXT, running wild there for a little while in the main event scene, North American Championship, blood feud storylines with the Blake Monroes of the world, good feuds with Jordan Graces of the world, Sol Ruka. But no, they instead decided to pull the trigger clearly, entirely, way too quickly on both of them.
Yep.
Where
they wanted the pop, Santi. That's all it was.
100%. They wanted the pop, and they had no direction, blueprint in place for either of these two. And it's such a shame because like the toothpaste is out of the tube, right? You can't put it back in. You can't be like, go back down to NXT because now that's a demotion. Like we're here and they're fumbling both of them.
Honestly, look, you're right that it is. The Julia United States Championship reign has not gone good. Thankfully, they've started to make some moves on that end where they've actually had her, compete a little bit more on SmackDown. I mean, and when I say a little bit more, I mean like one match. And then they did the attack like 2 weeks in a row. Okay, that's probably the most that we've gotten. And it was also kind of in an icky spot too, because that happened right before AJ Lee's return. So like the crowd was completely dead for that. Like they did not care at all. I think on any other show, the crowd wouldn't have been as dead for that. But hey, that's where we're at. Like they haven't given Santi, the people a reason to want to root for Julia. Yeah. And they haven't, because you got to understand, like a lot of people were hyped for Julia because her reputation preceded her. And she came in with a lot of buzz from the work that she did on the outside. On NXT, I would say her best match was the one that she had against Jordan Grace. But even then, not all WWE fans watch NXT. There are people that just watch Raw and SmackDown, and they may not even be half familiar with what they saw from Julia on that show. So a lot of people might not get why they should even be excited for her. And with Stephanie, I feel like Stephanie, she had a lot more matches on the main roster, and she's had a lot more bigger moments to where I do feel the WWE audience that just watches the two top shows, I do feel like they should have enough of a reason to want to root for Stephanie. But now I fear they may have forgotten that reason since they haven't seen her that often. And that's where I'm like, oh no, this is not good.
Red flags everywhere. Red flags everywhere.
Teardrop. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, is AJ Lee instantly the top babyface, or is it still Rhea Ripley and Stephanie Vaquera versus Io Sky match? Will be awesome, but needs a better build to it. I mean, it needs a build. What's the build?
Something.
What's the build? Naomi got pregnant. That's the build right now. Like, there's nothing else. What is it? And it's such a bummer to see that, but I know the match is going to kick ass when it actually happens. So there's at least that. But instantly top babyface, yeah, AJ Lee and Rhea Ripley. I don't know. I mean, I can't really say one is above the other because they're both so incredibly popular. But yeah, those would be the top. Thank you so much, Jacob. We got PWS here who says the Stephanie joke was from Santi's Twitch chat. Oh, don't worry, PWS. We got it. We got it. So we got Steven Marchuli here who says, is it crazy to think Jay and Roman will be a heel unit down the line? All right, so that was another really big topic on today's show. Santi, last week, I read the cards wrong. I thought the card said LA Knight was going to turn heel, but it looks like it may be Jey Uso. I don't know if I'm jumping off a ledge here, but now that's a theory. He may have been listening a little too much to Roman Reigns, because after he had that conversation with Roman Reigns, he sort of has had different actions. He super kicked CM Punk that one time when he didn't even really need to do that. Went out there today and took out LA Knight when he didn't necessarily have to do that. Jimmy even threw a shot at him and said, you're sounding just like Roman. So is this going to be now, we went from the rise of Jey Uso to now the downfall of Jey Uso, and I don't mean that like literally, I mean that on storyline purposes. What do we think?
I'm interested. It seems rather sudden to see, the Yeet guy, the glasses with Yeet across them, all of a sudden kind of like turn a switch. And I wasn't buying it at first, but now with Jimmy there, I am buying it a little bit more. And I think it's because Jimmy's just a better wordsmith, is better at telling a story with words. And it was so clear in the promo and I made the joke. I'm like, when Jimmy cuts the fantastic promo on the Bronze, And then Jay just goes, that's right, 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. And like, Jay,
He had a few words in there. They did a little back and forth in there, but yeah, you're right. Yeah,
all Jay did was sign his name to the project that Jimmy Uso did all by himself and then handed it in and tried to get full marks for it. But because Jimmy is there and Jimmy is such a much better wordsmith and a better storyteller with words, I think this story can now flourish a little bit more and make more sense without it being so sudden and so random. So I'm here for it. I'm interested in it. I'm gonna let it play out. But I still just at the end of the day, all I'm seeing out of the main event scene is the same shit, just different week with the Vision and some variation of the same baby faces.
Yeah, the promo work with Jimmy and Jay, far better with Jimmy. I did notice that immediately too. I did like the back and forth where we were filling each other's words in. That was pretty funny. Did you notice that Braun Breaker moment when he did the I'm so mad because of the Paul Heyman thing? Dude, that nearly knocked me off my socks, man. I swear I was dying because my favorite thing about Braun Breaker is how intense he is in the ring, but he can't fake it though. If he's not feeling it, he just can't pull it out of the bag like that. And I was dying, Santi, dying. But other than that, I mean, look, Jimmy and Jay, it is, I'm surprised. Look, if they do turn Jay heel, I'm truly surprised because that is a guy that's had this massive movement with the Yeet shirts, has sold God knows how many t-shirts and Yeet merch and all of that. So for them to go in that direction, if that is where we're going, it's a little surprising. I didn't know WWE would do it right now. So yeah, surprising, but I am intrigued by it though, because I do like Jey Uso having some edge, because a lot of the criticism of Jey Uso is that he's just a theme song, that he's just a chant. So if all of a sudden we start to see Jey Uso with edge, he's a little bit more than that guy.
I'm with you. And like I said, for me to buy into this more, Jimmy needed to be part of this storyline. And now that he is, I feel like it can have a bit more of a natural transition as opposed to it being so abrupt. So like you, I'm here for it. I'm intrigued. I'm interested, and I'm open to the idea of this. I don't think that it's gonna lead to a heel turn. I have a hard time seeing it, but a more edgy, buys his clothes at Hot Topic, more emo version of Jey Uso, perhaps.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna get emo Jay, emo Us. Oh my God, I love. You know what? Santi. Did you ever go?
Because tonight will be the night that I will yeet for you.
Yes, yes. We gotta get that. We gotta get the hair to the side, block the eye. Gotta get some eyeliner. Do this. Gotta do the side look. Oh man, the emo days. Those were the best for me. I used to love being emo. That was my dream, Santi. I wanted to be emo MySpace famous. Like back when MySpace was a thing. It was always like the really emo kids that were super MySpace famous. Yeah. And I remember going like, oh my God, I want to be that person. I want to be on Ellen DeGeneres talking about me being emo.
I remember like there was a time in like my elementary school where like the cool kids were the emos. I'm like, when the fuck did this happen?
You had emo kids in elementary school?
Yeah, because it became so popular with the high school kids that like the elementary, like 5, grade 6, 7 started doing it too.
Oh,
it started to trickle down.
Actually, wait, okay, I see where the confusion came here. You said elementary, but then you said 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is that not elementary for you
guys? No, that's intermediate school for me. That's I was like elementary school.
Okay. Yeah.
No wonder
like
I was like,
what? Or anything.
I was so confused there. Wait, so in Canada, elementary is considered what to what grade?
1 to 8 is elementary.
Holy shit. Okay, so for us, elementary is kindergarten through 4th grade. 5th grade through 8th grade is intermediate, and then obviously freshman to senior high school and so on. Yeah,
we don't have that terminology. Sometimes you call it, you might say like senior elementary, grade 6, 7, and 8 is senior elementary, but still elementary.
Oh, wow. Damn, you learn something new every day. I did not know this. I was like, what do you mean second graders? In my brain, when you said elementary, I'm like, second graders were emo? What? Oh, man. All right, we got Randy Hayward here. Thank you, Randy. He says, AJ Becky promo should be fire, 2 of the best. Yeah, and we already started to see that today, like with Becky going off and of course, AJ kind of starting to get into her psycho mode. Good stuff there. Thank you, Randy. We got Dave Cost here who says, didn't like the Jay thing. Not that his character shouldn't get edgy after taking L's, just the timing of reuniting a beloved team only to immediately interject dissension the next show makes no sense. Here's the reason why I don't hate it in that perspective, Dave, is that I don't think I was the person that was as excited for a Jimmy and Jay reunion. I think there was maybe people that were more excited than I was. So adding this layer for Jay kind of makes it for me a little bit more intriguing than just a straightforward them reuniting.
Yeah, for me, like my excitement of Jay and Jimmy reuniting more so comes out of like necessity to save the Raw tag team division, which I'm hoping that I still like in my perfect world, next week Adam Pearce is like the Vision versus Judgment Day World Tag Team Titles match, and then the WrestlePalooza match becomes for the World Tag Team Titles. That to me is like a perfect scenario. Don't see it happening because the tag team division on Raw is just so dead. The Judgment Day's doing absolutely nothing with these titles. You might as well make them some sort of prop in the main event program here that's happening.
Yeah, dude, it's dead. It's just dead right now. It's unfortunate, but that's where we're at. So, we got Steven Marchulli here who says they own the name Use Fall Bra. I'm with you, man. That would have been so much better. And we're actually in fall. So, yeah. Thank you, Steven. We got Bob Ross Jr. here who says you can tell that AJ Lee wasn't used to having so much mic time from that segment. It was a good segment, but you can also tell that she was a little rusty. Yeah, and I was just so excited. Like, I didn't care. And the biggest takeaway for me from that entire segment was that she got to talk about something that's very serious in mental health in front of all of these people. That was the biggest thing, especially because, I mean, God, I don't even know when's the last time we kind of had, I think LA Knight maybe mentioned it one time on a promo and we were like, oh wow, LA Knight mentioned it.
Yeah,
what?
for men's mental health.
Yeah, you don't really hear that type of stuff on promos, especially not in WWE. So it was just one of those things that like really surprised me. And I thought, all right, cool. Like we're getting someplace serious here. Thank you, Bob. We got Infamous Raider Loco here who says, Santi, next week, Raiders versus Chargers, bet. Raiders win. You have to acknowledge the Raiders. Chargers will win. Sorry. Chargers win. And I'll send you a $50 super chat acknowledging your team.
I mean, listen, this is the easiest fucking money that I've ever made. Did you see the Chargers slap around Taylor Swift's fiance? Made him look like a little bitch. Took Patrick Mahomes to the cleaners. And you think your bum-ass Raiders with Geno Smith, who's on like his 17th team of his career, is going to be able to defeat this elite-ass Chargers team? I'll take your money. Yeah, sure.
All right, the bet is on. Also, I did not appreciate those shots, by the way, at Miss Taylor Swift and her new man, her fiance. Did not appreciate that,
Travis Swift.
Hey, if you were with Taylor, would you not change your last name
100%.
to Swift? Right, like this, without even thinking about it. Thanks, Infamous Raider Loco. We got Randy Hayward here. It says, Alexa healed with friendship like Bray healed her. Yeah, that is sweet. Thank you for bringing that up, man. We got Dion here who says, I would love to see Alondra Blaze from the 90s compete against the women of this era. Alondra always felt ahead of her time to me. That's what I'm saying. Like, people you wish you would have gotten able to like see them wrestle each other if only they were around in different time periods. I'm with you, Dion. It's like the past versus the present. Like, who would you want to see in that type of scenario? We got Crazy here who says, Baby Orton bet not have trap our Stephanie. What?
He's saying that Miles Bourne hopefully didn't impregnate Stephanie.
Oh, I was like, Baby Orton, what?
Yeah,
What are we talking about?
Crazy is from my chat, and he sometimes types like a 3-year-old.
No, I thought I was like missing something here. I'm like, who the hell is Baby Orton? I forget that people think Miles Bourne looks like Randy. Yeah, I've seen that. All right, thank you so much, Crazy. We got Jay is Cal here who says it's 2014 all over again. Nikki, AJ, Brock, Punk, etc. Are these the last hell freezes over moments left that need to happen? Mox, Page, Jericho, Matt. I'm pretty sure Jericho will probably go to WWE. I'm still feeling that way.
You gotta add Monet in there.
Mercedes, you think she'll go back?
I think so. Eventually, she's still really young. She's what, 32?
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how long. I forget how long her deal was with AEW or what the information.
It could be
is on
5
that.
years. Let's say it's 5 years. That puts her at 36 when she's a free agent.
And then I don't know about Mox. I don't know if he'll go back. He seems pretty happy with AEW, but who knows? Paige, I mean, I think she would go back if they made her an offer. I don't know if they have or if they haven't, but I'm pretty sure she would go back if the opportunity came up for sure. Thank you so much, JS Cal. He also says, thank you, Jack Perry, for AJ and Punk returning to WWE. I know you know. No, wait, if you know, you know. There you go. I still can't believe it, man. Jungle
it's just
Boy.
If you know, you know. You're saying too much.
I said it too much. I know.
Yeah, you're like, if you know, you know, you know. It's just if you know, you know.
You know what I just reminded myself of? When Santino was like, Kelly. If you know, you know. There. I'm going to add a bunch to them now. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, JS Cal. We got PWS here who says, thoughts on the AJ Styles promo during commercial. It was AJ's promos are always a little something, but he was basically saying that someone was out to get him. I presume that was Dominic. And then he was talking some shit on Grande Americano. And that was the gist of that, right? I'm not forgetting anything else.
A lot of people interpret that as him calling out WWE and Triple H. Like somebody, yeah, like go back and listen to it. It seemed very much like, it seems like there's somebody out to get me. They got rid of my friends. Gallows and Anderson aren't here anymore.
He did mention them, by the way. Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
They moved me away from Michin. Like somebody is making these decisions, like to spite me almost. And like who's making the decisions? Triple H. A lot of people, like that's what the online chatter is. A lot of people are saying that. Sports Illustrated is saying that.
I'm done with this. Look, when he kept saying, I was surprised when he mentioned Luke Gallows and Michin. And I even thought, AJ hasn't like mentioned their names at all. Like you don't really hear those mentions if those people are not there. And I thought like, oh shit, they're even reminding us of it. I didn't see it as him basically saying like the company was out to get him because he was talking about how he didn't have any friends anymore. I don't know I didn't read it that way. I'm sorry. I just thought he was just basically saying, hey, I don't got nobody. And, I'm out here feuding with
I don't got none.
people.
No, they don't got none.
I ain't got none. They don't got none. So it's just, I don't know. I didn't see it that way. But do you think that is the case that he was calling out the company in a way?
I look at like my reactions on Instagram and that is far and away the most viewed clip. And it is what everybody is thinking that he was talking about.
Wow. Okay. Well, it completely went over my head. I was completely thinking something totally different. Thank you, PWS. We got Steven Rivera here who says Becky definitely elevates Seth as a heel like Stephanie did with Triple H in 2000. Less sing-alongs, more boos. Oh, thank God. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't feeling it with a lot of Seth Rollins' promos, and Becky Lynch is the opposite. I love her promos. So I was getting tired of the Vision promos because Seth was sort of saying the exact same things over and over, and they would repeat things in the actual promos too. So I was over that already.
Yeah, like every promo would be like Paul Heyman introducing all three of them like every single week.
Every week. I'm actually kind of glad in a way. I think I like this break from Paul Heyman as well. We got PWS here who says, not saying Jey Uso is a better promo than Jimmy, but this is Yeet Jey Uso with Big Jim, not the right-hand man, bloodline Jey Uso. Yeah, they feel very different in many ways. Thank you, PWS. He also says, you were saying, Santi, 27-17, likes.
Yeah. Vikings came back on the Bears is what they're saying.
He also says, I thought it was a K5 elementary, 6-8 middle, 9-12 high. No, 5th grade is the start of middle school here at least it was for me. Like I was already in middle school in 5th grade. Thank you, PWS. We got Dion here who says, later on down the line, I would like to see AJ Lee and CM Punk turn heel to get revenge on WWE, wreaking havoc, taking everything they feel they were denied 10 plus years ago that they were gone. Can you imagine that? Then they would have to call out like Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, because Vince ain't there. So they got to call out some of the people that, were there.
Yeah, I don't see it, but it would be interesting, I suppose.
Yeah, it would be a little bit too not out of left field, but maybe just not in good taste, given how much it took for them to actually mend this relationship and how much actually went down. We got the Miss Demon Josh here who says Bailey is physically manifesting split personality. Yeah, we've been seeing the exact same thing. That was one of the suggestions that I want to see down the line, Santi, because there aren't that very many there aren't that many heel women on Raw. There's more babyface women. So I was thinking like maybe after AJ Lee was done with Becky Lynch, I would love to see her maybe feud with a sort of split personality Bailey.
I'm down for that. Like we basically haven't gotten that before. I know we had a match between them in NXT, but I think for the Divas Championship, but not a proper feud or storyline or anything like that. That's the beauty of the AJ Lee return, right? It's all of these potential storylines and feuds that you can explore. Like every single one is a new bite.
We got Hassan Batla here who says if this New Day feud isn't leading to Lucha Brothers, I don't know what we're doing with Penta. Also, I love Grayson with them, to be honest. He's added a whole lot to the New Day. But look.
Don't you love Morning Wood?
What are you trying to get at here? Lucha
Don't you love
Denise?
You could. Perhaps.
Okay, where else are we going with this?
Morning Woods. That's all. The New Day. Morning Kingston. Morning Big G. You didn't see that segment?
I didn't catch that part.
Oh, they were calling each other Morning Kingston, Morning Big G, and then Morning Woods.
They really said Morning Woods?
Yeah.
I did not.
I think it might have been. I think it was a commercial with Vic Joseph.
Yeah, no, I saw when they came out, but I was like, whatever. Like, it's just them, what they always do every single week. Like, I didn't catch the Morning Wood thing. No wonder I was like, wait, where are we going with this? Why would I like Morning Wood?
Okay. If you didn't watch it, then it must have been a really weird thing for me to say.
That's what I was like, what? Literally, rewind the tape and go see my face. I had no fucking idea what you were talking about. I was like, what? I was like, I know sometimes I don't get the jokes, but damn, what the hell is going on here? Especially because my brain was actually thinking about Penta and Rusev. That's where my brain was at when you brought that up. Penta and Rusev. Rusev defeated Penta after Penta was calling out Adam Pearce, saying that Adam Pearce seems to not like him. And what the hell? You know, he wants to be Intercontinental Champion. And we saw him lose to Rusev. I like Rusev. I'm very excited for Rusev, but I wanted to shed a little tear. What is happening here? I'm feeling a little bit further from the goals that we thought we were going to hit with Penta.
Yeah, listen, no one asked for the War Raiders. Not a single soul on this planet asked for War Raiders to team up with Penta. This has to be Rey Fenix and Andrade, right? Right? For it to go somewhere that could be interesting for Penta, it has to be that. Anything else, I don't give two shits. I really don't. Good for Rusev winning, but
I've been wanting the Lucha Brothers to reunite for the longest time because, again, same thing. I'm worried that they don't know how to push Penta as a top guy, and that is, again, my concern. Whereas, like, yes, the fans want it, but does the company know how to go about and execute it? So that's where I'm at. Oh, my goodness. Talking Mayhem podcast says we need Sunny to come back next. Absolutely not. We got Randy. Thank you, Talking Mayhem podcast. Says Randy Hayward says dark chocolate or she's real life. Lily?
Dark Charlotte, not dark chocolate.
I'm done. This show has gone off the fucking rails, okay? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Oh, dark chocolate with your Morning Woods. Oh.
How am I supposed to bounce back after that? How am I supposed
you should just move on. Move on from the super chat.
Oh man. All right. You know what? That's it. I have a new rule on this show, okay? I am no longer going to read super chats on the right side of the screen because on the right side of the screen, they are smaller, okay? I'm going to read them right here. All right, Randy Hayward, I'm going to start all over again, says Dark Charlotte or she's real life Lily, OMG.
Just move on from this.
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Randy officially broke me.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm thinking. All right, here we go. JJ Castillo, he says, I just hope everything with Stephanie Vaquer is okay. Doing okay. I know that there was some concern when she wasn't given a lot of screen time or matches. It just sucks that her match with Io might not happen. Here's the thing, as of right now, that is still promoted on the show. He even said that the match was still on. However, it does give me a little bit of a chill there, and I feel like there's a chance that they could say that match is off. But as of right now, he did say that match is still on. So let's just hope for the best. Thank you, JJ. We got Infamous Rare Loco who says, LMFAO, I absolutely love the NFL banter you're on. No lie, was happy to see you slap around Mr. Travis Swift around. Made some money on Chargers. It would be in 2 weeks since the game be on after post show. Okay, there you go. 2 weeks. We'll check back here and see if Infamous Rare Loco owes Santi some money. We got Bob Ross Jr. here who says, question, do you think we get Becky versus AJ Lee Intercontinental title at Crown Jewel, Perth, or do y'all think they will feud until WrestleMania 42? My hope, and I did a whole video on this, so I'm just going to summarize it right now really quickly. My hope is that come WrestleMania, we're seeing AJ Lee versus Roxanne Perez for the Intercontinental title, with Roxanne Perez defeating AJ Lee.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know, I went full in on this. I was like, that's my prediction, and I'm running with it. So that's where I hope we're at.
Yeah, like I definitely see the possibility because it's Triple H and he loves his long-term storytelling that they drag this out until WrestleMania. Like just kind of knowing how Triple H books, I absolutely could see it being Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 42.
We got PWS here who says, thoughts on Sammy getting booed last week. In my opinion, I felt like since it was Cena's last SmackDown, the same show he debuted, whoever he faced would have been booed. Oh yeah, that's a fact. I know it was weird to see Sammy get booed because he's a babyface and all of that. And it was weird, trust me. But people kind of took it as they thought he was interrupting John Cena when he was celebrating and having this moment with the crowd. So anybody that would have came out would have definitely gotten booed.
I don't know. I need one more week. I need one more week to really know, because there's a lot of distaste for Sami Zayn online with how he's been booked and how he's been winning these matches that a lot of people felt that he shouldn't have been winning. I thought that
crazy. Who did he defeat? He defeated Solo Sikoa.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Who else
Yeah.
did he defeat that people are mad about?
Well, no, they're talking about specifically Solo Sikoa. And how he was booked against Solo Sikoa.
They did it so that then they could get to this match with John Cena. There was an actual little plan there. So I don't understand why people would be mad.
A lot of people are. I'm just saying, a lot of people are annoyed, tired of Sami Zayn. I'm here for the Sami Zayn US Open Challenge. I'm interested. But you're saying you don't think he's going to get booed next show? I'm not convinced of that. I need this
because of Solo Sikoa.
There's more to it. I think there's a lot more to it. The Karrion Kross feud.
That wasn't Sammy's fault.
Doesn't matter. He's the only one around to point the finger at. That's
crazy talk. I'm sorry. I refuse for there to be actual heat on Sami Zayn. No way. I do not sign up for that.
We'll see. One more week. Because I'm not unconvinced that he's not going to get booed again.
Well, I'm going to boo whoever boos Sami Zayn. All right. Nope. Not on my watch. All right. Not on my watch. Thank you, PWS. He also says, and Chicago, New York crowds have the hardcore fans. Yep, definitely. Sleaze Boy here says, for his Hall of Fame speech, I did not watch. It would have been awesome if Lex Luger redid his I Don't Know promo. It's a must watch. Thank you, Sleaze Boy. Yeah, some people were making those jokes in the comment section of our interview where they were like, is this interview going to be great? I don't know. Dion here says, I fell out of my chair when Denise said, why would I care about Morning Wood? Alameo takes me back to my step post days. Thank you, Dion, by the way, for supporting the Raw Post Show for so long. Thank you, Dion. JS Cal here says, one of the funniest post shows in a while. Yay! Thank you very much. JJ also says, I know so many people want AJ Lee versus Roxanne as a dream match, but what's both of your dream match for AJ? Mine is Roxanne.
Yeah,
Roxanne, yeah.
I think Roxanne just makes so much sense. Somebody in my chat, and like once I heard it, I'm like, oh, this is how I want it. But they're not going to do it, but this is how I want it. Just redo the MJF and CM Punk feud, but with Roxanne Perez and AJ Lee. How fucking fire would that be?
And does that include also the freaking the stipulation with
This
the fucking
dog collar match?
Yeah,
Sure.
dog collar.
Why
Just throw
not?
the dog collar in there.
Why not? Like there's a lot of parallels there with Roxanne being such a huge fan of AJ Lee when she was a kid. So they have a blueprint that they could follow that would lead to an awesome feud. But yeah, I think the answer for me is also Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, I think I was thinking more along the lines of like Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels, like that sort of style. But I don't care what it is. Like fan versus idol. I'm very excited to see what they end up doing with that. So that's honestly the match that I want to see. If just to throw out a different name, I mentioned earlier, I want to see her against Bayley. I want to see her against EO. I mean, I want to see her against pretty much everybody. Like, I hate to give you a boring answer of everybody, but that's really what I want to see. Thank you so much, JJ. Alrighty, and speaking of Roxanne Perez, she was out there with Raquel Rodriguez as they faced Lyra Valkyria, and Raquel Rodriguez being mean, nasty, vicious, taking out Lyra Valkyria, attacking that back and getting that win. A huge win for Raquel. It seems like right now, Rick, there's been a lot of conversation around Raquel and how her style has changed ever since she kind of got some notes from I don't know if you saw that Kevin Nash said she had to wrestle more big, and I guess since then she's kind of changed a little bit of how she presents herself.
Me and my chat were talking about this. Like, I feel like she's been on a hot streak recently with the quality of her work over the last like month and a half, 2 months.
It started when she wrestled Rhea. I forget what PLE and that street fight that they had.
Yes. So late May. Yeah. So we're talking about King and Queen of the Ring. Yeah. That Night of Champions is what the show is called. Yeah. I think that's the correct timeline. Like since the start of the summer, I feel like Raquel has been on her A game.
I'm with you, man. All right, let's go ahead and finish out these super chats. We got PWS who says, I'm convinced Santi is a part of the Sammy hate. I was going to say, how are you not as offended as I am, Santi?
Look, I get the distaste. I get the annoyance of Sami Zayn. I get it. I don't personally hate him.
No, Santi. There's no way.
Listen.
He's the most lovable fucking character that there is.
The character of Sami Zayn is annoying to a degree. The holier than thou, oh my god, the feud against Chad Gable, and it bothered me. It just bothered me how he's just always this like holier than thou, self-aggrandizing character on screen.
He's a baby.
I promise you I'm not the only one. I promise you this isn't just a Santi thing.
I'm sorry. I'm not on board this train, and I refuse to be on this train. Not going to happen. I'm going to start my own movement online, and I'm going to put the love Sam. You know how usually when people get drama, they start the hashtags? I'm going to put the love support Sami Zayn hashtag. Thank you, PWS. We got yours truly here. Says, what are they doing to LA Knight, bruh? He loses to not even a tsunami, then gets speared by Jay, who's maybe turning heel. Where did they go with LA Knight? I think LA Knight's just kind of there, taking whatever straws he can get out of anything. That's what it feels like it's happening. I don't know that they really have like massive plans for LA Knight. That's just my assumption. I don't know.
It's always my assumption is that they have nothing for LA Knight.
Which is sad, but that's what they've told us over and over again. So that's why there's really nothing else. I can't even tell you what's next. I wasn't even expecting LA Knight to be involved in the Seth Rollins stuff. I wasn't expecting him involved in any of this. I wasn't even seeing all of that for LA Knight because there was really no indication that he was even going to be involved in any of this. And that's where we're at. Hassan Batla. So honestly, I feel like right now we've been seeing the best that we have seen out of LA Knight for LA Knight in a long time. Hassan Batla here says, I believe Sammy deserves all the accolades he's getting, but yeah, his character needs some change. Stop it, guys. This feels like mob mentality when everyone starts getting on board an idea and a trend and everyone's like, yeah, I agree with that. No, this feels like mob mentality. Hate.
Like I said, just give it one more week. If there's no booze, then okay. All right. Then I think crisis averted. But this it was just because he interrupted Cena. Cena, go back to it. Cena finished his promo. He's like, all right, guys, have a good night. Take care.
Though. He was embracing the crowd.
Okay. All right. Listen, I could be wrong. Give it one more week. Give it one more week.
All right, we'll give it one more week. We got Infamous Raider Loco says, have a great night, both of you. I'll be here next week, a little more focus on game, definitely updates during post-show. Good luck, Santi. LFG Raider says, Infamous Raider Loco. We got PWS here, says, it's a Canadian. I thought Santi would be more upset. Yeah, come on, he's your boy. Come on, Santi.
I love Sami Zayn. I don't love the underdog that wins and kicks out of everything. I just don't.
Everyone loves a good underdog.
That's not what an underdog is.
That's WWE's fault because that was my, you know what? That was my pet peeve with how they would book Sami Zayn in the sense that they would always make it seem like he had no accolades. Like he was always the one that was nothing. Like they didn't acknowledge his successes.
By the way, like I'm in agreement with you. I don't have a problem with Sami Zayn. It's WWE.
Like you're agreeing with me, Santi.
No, my problem is the booking of Sami Zayn, which isn't Sami Zayn's fault. I think Sami Zayn is an amazing professional wrestler. I just think that the character he's been booked to play sucks.
Damn. All right, we got Stephen Marchulli here who says, does Cross return to cost Sammy's belt or Royal Rumble surprise? Stephen, I don't know. Cross said that there was a storyline that I guess they were supposed to be part of. That I don't know. They didn't. There's still. It seemed to me like it could. He said that they could still be part of it, but there was. He said there was. They weren't able to talk about it in that moment. So I don't really know. But when I spoke to them a couple weeks ago, they said they had not heard from WWE at all. So take that for what you will. We got PWS here who says, Santi, you don't have to base your opinion from others. You have a right to form your own opinion. Damn, Santi, you're being called out now.
Who says I formed it from others?
Because I said it's mob mentality.
No, I didn't form it from others.
So funny. Thank you, PWS. Alrighty, guys. There you have it. We got one more super chat. This is from Sleaze Boy who says, for Royal Rumble, I want Kung Fu Naki to return. Kung Fu Naki. All right, I'm with you, Sleaze Boy. Alrighty, everyone. That is it. That is our Monday Night Raw post show. Thank you so much to everybody for hanging out with us. Reminder that next week Raw is on 1 hour earlier. So just a heads up. Santi, tell the people where they can find you, support you, all of that.
You can find me at any and all things Santi Zap, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Instagram, Facebook. I'm there.
Same for me, @ Denise Salcedo. Give some love. All righty, guys. Thank you, everyone. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.